It is time. Welcome. It's not just a GOAT show. It's the official GOAT1099 qualifier for one of the biggest tournament prizes of the year since this game has been out. Happy to collab with ESFL, and I got my guy Mellow Coffee with me. It's gonna be a crazy one, yo. As we look at the bracket, shout out to all of my people getting in here right now. Pride, what's good, man? Staff, Mello, thank you for doing this with me,
Yes,
man.
sir. Absolutely. Love to be
Woo!
here.
Look at this bracket, man.
Love to be here.
I mean, I will just briefly go over, each matchup just so you guys are familiar. Mello, we got Drake UFC and Peyton. Drake
We do.
UFC, he just was in the finals for Romero's qualifier tournament, and he almost was right there, but he didn't make it.
Yeah.
So I decided to
He
give him
was
another
so
chance.
close. He almost took down the legend in Swab Jamie, but Jamie showed that veteran spirit in him, didn't he? And was
Oh
able
yes,
to complete the best out of 3 on that one. So I mean, I could see Drake being right there again. I mean,
oh yes. I
Drake's a
mean,
killer.
that's what I'm giving him this chance for. I mean, he proved himself, and he has Peyton as his matchup. Peyton, he was at Vegas. I don't know if you're too familiar with him, but I have a bit of history knowledge on Peyton. Aside from ESFL Vegas, where he competed, did well there. He was actually very, very good on UFC 4. I competed against him in different tournaments back when I used to be in tournaments as well, so I can vouch that he's definitely gonna be a formidable opponent for Drake. That's gonna be a good matchup. Second matchup, Mello, we got the Prodigy, young Prodigy, number 1 seed in this tournament. Getting straight into it, we got Zayef and Dirty Dave.
Man, is that a fight I am looking forward to. Those two are, I mean, they're both ESFL champion caliber, right? And to put them in the first
Oh
round
yeah,
against each other,
yeah,
brother, you are brutal for
yeah.
that.
No, this is, man. I could not wait. I was so happy when I was picked to host a tournament. I made sure that if this is the only tournament that I have right now, obviously we'll see how the future goes. But this is exactly how I would map out a tournament. I don't regret anything, Mello. Love this, man. This is gonna be a great matchup. Zayef, Dirty Dave, and we got Bravo and Word Life. Bravo, somebody who I have a history where he actually defeated me on UFC 4 ESFL. I believe it was a while, man. It was a while ago, but that was when I was like really, really active, and he defeated me back then, and he's still been, a very, very solid player. So these guys that are in here, man, they are all very seasoned players. Like, they've been playing for a long time. Word Life as well. Word Life actually beat me recently on stream. So I can vouch and say that these dudes are sharp right now. Like, they're going to take advantage of this opportunity, Mello. And I can't wait to see them go at it because I've never seen them go against each other. I'm usually the only one playing against these guys. So it's going to be amazing, man. Tyrese and Corzin. That's the bottom matchup for the left side of the bracket, y'all. Tyrese, somebody else, Mello, who's beaten me on ranked recently. And just for beating me on ranked, I have to consider you, Mello. Like, am I wrong for that? Like, that's
No,
come
you're
on
not
now.
wrong at all. I mean, look, if they can take down the GOAT, who's to say they can't win the tournament?
Hey man, all respect to him. Like, Tyrese, he's gonna be ready as well. He's probably gonna be, considered out of everybody on this side, probably the underdog, the dark horse. And then you got Corzin. Corzin representing NAE. Sure you guys are familiar with that. Have many battles with him and everybody else in his camp. Two solid players, Mello, and it's gonna be a hell of a left side bracket war.
Absolutely. I mean, and then switching over to the right side, you got Don Datacam, Swiss, Spook, Papa Doc, Vertex, Jody, McBuckets,
Yeah.
uh, TXCHH.
I
I
like to
don't know
say
how to
tech.
pronounce that. I
I like to
do
say
remember the
tech.
name.
I don't
Yeah,
know
Tech.
why.
Okay.
Tech is
I
always what
do
I'm gonna
remember
say.
seeing some of his bouts against K Young Butter,
Yeah.
always good fights.
Yes. Yes.
Left side, all killers. Right side, all killers.
Yeah.
I am so excited to get started here.
Oh yes. Yeah. If we have the first fight ready, I mean,
We have the first fight all queued up. It's
let's
going to
get
be
right
Peyton
into
versus
it.
Drake, and we're ready to jump right into it.
Let's go. All right. So, how about you, Mello? But it's a bit of a dark screen on my side.
Uh-oh, we're having some technical difficulties
It's
here.
all good, all good, all good. That's why, hey, we're just taking our time. Once we get started, we're gonna be trying to get right into this thing because we got 16. Salon.
And check your source in OBS because my stream hasn't gone down.
Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Well, I have it up. It's definitely not formatted the way that it was a few minutes ago right before we went live. But as long as I can get this, let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Do you still have it popped out?
Yeah. Let's see, as soon as we get this share screen, I'll just go right back to the bracket. Let's see.
We need more energy with this commentary. See that? Well, I am also the technical troubleshooter here, so you're gonna have to bear with us while we get Goat used to running a tournament. Once we get rolling, we'll be okay. Looks like we have a fight on screen there. We just got to do a little bit of you know what, Goat? I think it's close enough for rock and roll. They can see it. We can see it. All right, it looks like these guys are going, GOAT. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Okay, here we go. All right. Starting out, did not honestly I don't not too familiar with Peyton using Connor, but
yeah, we got Drake using Ilya. We got Peyton using Connor. Drake looks like he's focusing on those legs a little bit. Being very kick heavy with Ilya.
Yeah, honestly, since the patch, I want to see how many Connor players actually come out in these type of settings. Cause I mean, I'm sure they can still manage stamina, but not just that, but the feather step being adjusted, definitely different.
Drake is just chopping those legs. I imagine trying to zap some of that Connor power out of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to adjust it more in between. Right now, I'm kind of just wanting to make sure everybody can see what's actively going on, but okay, we'll figure it out. Seems like I got it somewhat good.
Yeah, I have the stream pulled up on my phone. It doesn't you can definitely
boom, there we
enjoy
go.
the fight.
All right. There we go.
Ooh.
Dang, okay.
Big rock from Drake there.
Yeah, so honestly, I mean, Ilya, it's going to be hard to beat a good Ilya player on any given day. But Connor, this is as even as a matchup, I guess, as you can have in a lightweight division. But right now, it's looking like Drake is controlling the pace. So, oh my God.
Ooh, that wasn't a very
okay.
Very out of range shot there from Drake.
Oh my goodness.
Now Peyton's starting to turn it on. Almost like he was kind of downloading what Drake was doing for that first round. And
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a slower type ordeal. I feel like both of these guys take their time, but this type of setting, I'm not surprised if one of them, tries to take initiative and push the pace a little bit. Okay, yep. Round one. Cool. So I'd say that was probably a Drake round, most likely.
I'd give it to Drake. Looks like we're gonna get to see the stats here. Well, yeah, I mean Drake won out on significant strikes, total strikes.
Yeah,
got a stun.
Yeah. Hey, Mello, can you see if the audio is up? I don't think I can't hear it at least. I don't know if people can hear the game audio from their stream. I mean, but Drake opens up.
So the audio's there, but it's quiet.
Okay, it's just quiet on their end.
And it could just be this stream too.
Okay. Well, so far, I wish I could hear the smacks of the fighters, but it's looking like Ilya is definitely controlling the pace. I should say Drake. Man, this is so it seemed like it's just happening so fast. Like, this is only a 3-rounder, by the way, guys. So first round is gonna be 3-rounders. Hey, I don't really have a lot of time to read, and kind of figure their opponents out, Mello. That's why it's kind of interesting right now.
The 3-rounders, man, you kind of have to get right to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give up a round, but after that, you got to be foot on the gas.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy because I definitely put, 2 very good players against each other. So I'd like to see how they kind of come out in a setting like this where you don't have really a lot of rounds to work and you're going against somebody just as skilled as you are. Who's going to take the risk? Who's going to take a risk and really try to solidify each round? Right now, it's looking like Drake is controlling the pace, but Peyton, oh, he's always going to be there, just one shot away from evening things up. But it's Ilya versus
I
Connor.
mean, he is Connor, man, right? That Connor power definitely.
Yep, he
Oh,
gets rocked.
as he gets
My
rocked.
God. Okay, and he enters flow state. So yeah, it's that's why I say this is always gonna be a matchup. I feel like where it's just gonna come down to who's more aggressive and also can stay away from getting hit, getting countered themselves. Because
Yeah,
both of them
Drake
have.
going for a takedown there.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I imagine it was more of a just to seal the round type of takedown, but
Yeah, for sure. A situation like this, can't blame anybody for trying to get their damage in and take their opponent down. I mean, you're playing for a chance at $2,000, so I won't judge anything as long as it's not exploiting. Yo, shout out Black Salami, man. Thank you, brother. 37 months, you're here.
big rock from Drake there.
Oh,
I mean, he's just getting the better of these
Good
exchanges.
timing. Eyes emoji. Popcorn emoji.
And the leg damage is accumulating fast as well. I mean, Drake he's definitely locked in. I mean, he's already had that experience, Mello, of being in this situation. He knows exactly what it takes to get to this potential finals again.
100%. I mean, he's shooting takedowns, but he's also feinting takedowns and coming up top with some strikes, which is really throwing Peyton off, I think.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, props to Peyton because I mean, all like in situations like this, being patient is never a bad thing because with these two fighters, it might not go to decision anyway. We're only one more round to go, but he pops
Ooh,
flow
Peyton
state.
hits flow state and gets taken down
Hey,
instantly.
man, look, in this type of situation, you don't want to get touched in the third round after you done put in all this work, Mello. I can't blame Drake. He's probably gonna try to hold this fight as long as he can on the ground.
And I wouldn't blame him. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's up 2 rounds. Uh, why stand up on the feet and risk it?
Yeah.
Especially when your opponent's Connor.
But see, he's definitely I mean, Connor's, I guess you could say he's definitely been preserving his stamina, but this is the moment where you got to let everything loose.
He lets him up.
Yeah.
He's confident. I give him that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely would hope to see Connor's stamina a lot lower by the time 1 minute mark hits because he's got to let it go. He has more stamina than Ilya right now. Oh, but not more health. That's really what it comes down to.
I mean, he's at the point now where he can't really trade. He's gonna have to find a slip counter, a pull counter, something along those lines, and really just empty the gas tank.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Melo? Do you think like the Connor picks are safe against Ilya, given the grappling of Ilya as well, or do you think it's just Ilya?
To be honest, the Connor pick, it depends, man. It really, really depends. And as he gets his leg rocked, it all depends on the type of Ilya you're gonna fight, right? Is the person? Oh my goodness!
Damn. Yeah.
If the Ilya you're gonna fight is gonna, even has the threat of grappling, it's a tough matchup.
Yeah, and that's what I said. This is always gonna be tough against a good Ilya because he can just mix it up in so many ways. If you're not willing to concede and just really try to pick your shots on the outside, even Connor, as powerful as he is, he just something about Ilya, man. His body work. Oh man, it's just beautiful work from Drake. He's comfortable.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest difference I'm seeing here as well. Is Drake just seems very comfortable in there. He's throwing whatever he wants.
Mm.
He doesn't seem to have any
Oh
fear of
man.
anything coming back at him at this point.
Yeah, he's in his flow state
And
without being
there he
in
goes.
flow state. And that is a finish. Drake UFC stops Peyton round 3. As I go to update this bracket right here. Oh my goodness. And props to Drake, man. He's not coming here to play. That is clear. Let's see.
We can go ahead.
Guess stats don't really matter at this point. Drake UFC. Moving on. Now, shout out to everybody in attendance. While we had to figure out, everything in the beginning, we can get straight into it now. So if you were here to see Peyton and Drake UFC, now you're about to see potentially maybe the winner of this whole tournament, Mello. We got Zayef and Dirty Dave. Yeah, Drake. Yeah, y'all seen Drake compete already, so you guys know. I mean, he's capable of definitely taking this thing, but now you get to see number 1 seed in action. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't know Dirty Dave outside of UFC 5, but I've always respected his game because he likes to mix up a lot of grappling, striking. He's always been solid on Xbox, so I figure why not? It's a matchup
Alrighty.
probably not gonna see.
Sorry to cut in here, but we do have the next fight pulled up.
All
I
right.
did tweak the audio a little bit, so hopefully we get a little more audio on your end.
Cool. All right, cool. Switching over, we got Zayef, Dirty Dave. Like I said, man, this is it's gonna be a crazy bracket because everybody is kind of in position to beat one another. Let's make sure. Hold on. We switch. Here we go. So we got middleweight. Looking like Dirty Dave is locking in the GSP. GSP versus Sean Strickland. If Zayef locks in this, I mean, Sean Strickland is he's one of one. GSP is always gonna be a great pick, but right now Sean Strickland is just he's that guy. So Dirty Dave is known to mix up the grappling. Let's see if he's able to against Zayef. Number 1 seed in action. All right, here we go. So, okay, we hear the audio a lot better for sure now.
If we need to adjust
goodness.
anymore, just let me know.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's good with me. I mean, so far Zayef is already trying to dictate the pace and set the tone for this fight. He's just walking GSP down. Really want to see if Dirty Dave can get Zayef to the ground at all. It's gonna be a challenge. Shoots the first takedown. Unsuccessful.
He doesn't get it. I think that's going to be Dirty Dave's path to victory, if I'm being honest, is to get Zayef down.
Yeah, definitely. If nothing else, like when he actually has a good window, maybe after he catches him with a good strike, maybe rocks him mellow, but he's gonna have to get this fight to the ground, like one way or another. And shout out to Zayef. I know he said he was dealing with a storm in his area, so prayers out to him. Hopefully it's not too bad. Appreciate him for making sure we're updated. He's still competing. Number 1 seed, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this is what he does. He comes here and he shows out.
Oh, he
And
gets him
finally gets him
down.
down. Wow. So, looking at the clock right now, he definitely has a good amount of time to solidify this round. Oh, he takes full mount.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 minutes to work with. If he can keep Zaev here, I mean, he very possibly could secure this round.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect. I'm kind of a little shocked. I didn't expect him to get the fight down, man, that easily. He just shot right in and just went straight to side control. But seems like the takedowns are a lot better, a lot faster in this game. So that's the type of stuff that can happen. You don't really have that long of a window to deny takedowns anymore. And I mean, he's working now.
Yeah, anytime I think Zaev has a chance to get to a more dominant or just even a better position, Dave had an answer. But I mean, as I say that, Zaev stands right up.
Yes, yeah.
And back down.
Man, another takedown. Wow.
At Willie Payne 1629 has
man.
just tipped $20 through Super Chat. What up, Nep? Willie,
thank you so much, brother. How you doing? We're here hosting this live event. It's a tournament right now, so you're going to be seeing a whole lot of other competitors. Right now, we got Dirty Dave. He's taking his first round, Mello, and this is actually very interesting now. I mean, I would
you
say
give that
maybe
first round to him?
I'd say maybe he took it because my experience with these judges, they tend to, Judge 2 specifically, tends to always favor any type of grappling, especially if you're able to, dominate for the end of the round all the way up until the bell. It's Judge 3, and they both did good damage, but, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Mello. That's all I'm saying. So Zaev, I'm sure he's going to come out a lot more. Oh, my God, yeah.
They are trading.
Y'all see it. Now this is really a fight now. Another good
takedown attempt.
I mean, I don't blame him. That's how he got him down in round 1, Mello. I mean, he just went straight forward and got him down. And you cannot afford to have oh my God, someone with good top control on top of you. But, oh, man, that's the thing. He's going to have to earn his respect on the feet and then possibly get it to the ground because Zaev, he's on that type of time where he's just trying to get back everything that he feel like he might have lost in that first round. Because I'm sure, Mello, he thought he was controlling that fight up until that takedown. It's like he never, he picked off right where he left off.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we have another takedown attempt. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
I want to point out here, look at this stamina difference here a little bit between Dirty Dave and Zaev.
Yeah, it's looking crazy.
I mean, I definitely feel like Zaev is the more active fighter, but it looks like Dirty Dave is working at a bit of a deficiency from Zaev's stamina.
Yeah. GSP's always had history with in his UFC. Oh my goodness!
Big rock from Zaev.
Zaev is definitely turned up. I mean, GSP's always had a history with his fighters kind of, gassing out. UFC 4, UFC 5, UFC 6. It's something about GSP. It seems like, he has good stamina, but the way you have to use him, you kind of expend it a lot more, especially when you're trying to be aggressive with the grappling. And, I mean, Sean Strickland has, 98, 97 cardio, and his stamina is not looking too hot as well, but definitely a little bit above GSP's. Oh, he's just so long, man. Like,
yeah, he can really reach out and touch you. That's Sean Strickland for sure.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, I had to recheck his reach because it just seems like he has closer to a 79-inch reach, because his shots just get out there.
Zaev so far dominating this round as he's able to keep it on the feet.
Yeah, this is exactly what I kind of foreshadowed to happen if he wasn't able to get the fight to the ground. He did have a better round in round 1, so you kind of have to hope at least that the judges seen that in your favor if you're GSP. But round 3, I mean, I think we can be honest. If the fight doesn't go to the ground, number 1 seed Zayev, he's going to be trying to go for the kill.
Yeah, I mean, you could make the case that this fight right now is 1-1 just based on the grappling in round 1. Zayev, I think, clearly won round 2. So, and neither guy can really relax here.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a lot more confident if you're Sean Strickland in this matchup, regardless of who's using who. Just because, I mean, look at the stamina. I mean, just look at Sean Strickland. Like, his punches can get at you at a higher rate than you can get at him. And right now, Melo, it just seems like, he's trying to get the fight to the ground, but that single leg has just been denied so many times. A player like Zayev is just going to let you get that after seeing it and giving it up already.
Yeah, I do like to see those jabs to the body from Zayev. He's definitely zapping a lot of that stamina away from Dirty Dave.
Yeah. I mean, props to Dirty Dave. I know, he's not gonna spend too much time trying to get it down if it's not working. But man, yeah, eventually you have to stand your ground and just try to unload. I mean, GSP has enough power to hurt Sean Strickland. So 3 minutes, we're gonna see. I don't think Zayev is gonna be trying to shoot for a takedown, though. I'll tell you that.
No, I can't imagine so.
I wouldn't blame him either.
I imagine he wants to keep it right here in boxing range, just
Yeah.
trading back and forth. And, that's the smartest game plan for him with Sean Strickland.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Sean is I guess you might be able to consider him to be maybe like a S tier. I mean
in UFC 6, I would definitely call Sean Strickland S tier.
Yeah.
He is so difficult to deal with. A good player with Sean Strickland, especially because of his block, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to block break him. You're going to need to find a counter, chop the legs, get something to get his hands to drop if you want to get that, that hit stun or anything like that.
Yeah, right as you said.
Zayev,
he gets
stuns him and takes him down.
Yeah, I got a takedown for y'all on second thought. And that's how you secure the fight.
He got the stun and went to secure. Yep.
Yeah, just smart play. I mean, that's what you would least expect in this time of the fight. I mean, he's been standing the whole duration of the fight up until now. Gets the rock and then he's like, okay, I'm going to just hip toss you now because you won't be expecting that. And, 40 seconds left.
Yep.
Just going
I mean, veteran move there just to ride it out and, play for the decision, play for the win.
Yeah.
You don't you're not looking for a spectacular knockout here. You're looking for the win, right?
Man, and that is exactly what he did. He shows everybody why he is a number 1 seed by securing the number 1 fight. Shout out to Dirty Dave, man. I think he definitely had a good
look,
opening.
we're about to see the judge's decision. The judging in this game, like let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've seen crazier things.
That would be insane, though, Melo.
I know it would. But because let's just.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Sean
Strickland.
Sean Strickland. Yeah, there you have it, everyone.
Good performance.
Let's switch back to that bracket. Now we'll get the next fight queued up for us.
All right. Shout out to Zayev, man. Takes care of business. And now we can update. We have 2 fights. We already have one of the fights in second round established. It's going to be Drake UFC versus Zayev. I'm really, enjoying these matchups, y'all. So, as I'm commentating, I'm, a fan of all of these guys because I'm competing against them all the time. So if it's ever a time that I can just sit back and watch, I really want to enjoy this, man. So, I mean, this next one, Bravo Word Life. I'm really gonna be
Bravo and
watching
Word
this
Life,
one.
we got it pulled up, Goat, and this is one I'm also very excited about. I can't wait to see this fight.
Man, of course.
Bravo being in my camp, I fight him all the time. He's a killer. If he gets top mount, which you know, looking at his fighter select here, if he does go with Alex Pereira, I don't see him going that route. But if he gets you in top mount with a wrestler, Goat, it is going to be a
Oh yeah.
very
Wait, as we
difficult
try to
time to get out of
switch.
that.
Give me 1 second, guys. If you guys can hold on. Have they readied up yet?
They have not.
Okay. For some reason, your screen went back to Discord for me, so just need to get that back up. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh. Wait. Ooh, I hope they did not ready up, because it seems like every time I switch
No, they
over,
are.
it's
They're still in lobby.
when I switch back from the bracket to the main scene, it keeps resetting for some reason. But we'll figure that out. Just need a few seconds. Oh, it's saying that it's not there's nothing on your screen right now, Mello. Can you double check
Yeah,
for me
there
real
definitely
quick?
is. Let's see. All right, I just refreshed it.
Okay. I see your cursor. I see your cursor moving.
I'm
Hold on, but it's just
not doing
nothing.
anything.
Oh, that's my cursor. There's just nothing on my screen though. That's crazy. Okay. It was 1 second, y'all. All right. Here we go. So, another middleweight matchup. Word Life going with Sean Strickland. And it's looking like Dirty Dave might go Alex Pereira. I said Dirty Dave, 11 Bravo. Shout out to Dirty Dave, man.
Yeah, shut up, Dirty Dave.
It's all respect.
There we go. Now we got the fight up and running.
Yeah. I don't know why it resets for me every time, but we'll figure it out. As long as I know it's doing that, I'll just make sure it's refreshed already. But we got
And
Alex
it looks
Pereira
like they're
versus Sean
going.
Strickland.
So we got a fight, gentlemen.
Here we go. I have no idea what to expect out of this. I've only played Word Life, and he beat me. So, props to him. 11 Bravo beat me on ESFL. We're gonna see who comes
Goat,
out on
I'm
their
just
side.
getting news here that that Corson is gonna be out.
Okay. Well.
Would you like me to find a replacement?
We'll see. I'm sure it might be somebody in the chat maybe that wants to step in. This is a opportunity, you know, for anybody who's willing. So yeah, if we have anybody who wants to be a last minute replacement for one of these matchups, you guys have
Okay,
Discord.
let me see what I can find.
See, but right now we're just gonna focus on 11 Bravo Word Life, and so far, I mean, it seems like they both holding their own. Alex, obviously, we know how good he is in this game. Man, and Sean Strickland, we just seen him working. I think this is probably a very even matchup, all things considered. If, well, let me not say that because Alex Pereira is just a demon in this game. But Sean Strickland in the right hands, which these two are very good players, can make this a even matchup. If Word Life keeps his range and makes Alex bring the fight to him, might be a long night for Alex. But right now, 11 Bravo, he's bringing a fight. Seems like he's comfortable in doing that. Now, 11 Bravo is somebody who I've known to grapple and be very comfortable using, mixed martial artists who can take the fight to the ground. So him using Alex Pereira, because I haven't fought him in a while and seen how he plays, it's kind of showing me he's embraced the striking style, and very interested to see if he still considers probably trying to take this fight down, because
oh my God.
Well,
Goat, I am over here trying to build Fight 4, and what just happened?
Well, the fight went down for one player, and that was my guy Word Life. Holy, 11 Bravo comes out and knocks out Word Life in round 1. It was even a freeze frame in the KO. Look at the freeze frame in the KO, yo. Holy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, you don't need to take the fight to the ground if you can just end it as soon as it hits the mat. Shout out to 11 Bravo, man. My goodness, I don't think stats are needed in this situation. We're just gonna wait to see his hand raised.
Alrighty, Goat.
Alex Pereira. All right, man. GG. We'll go back, and now I will update that we have.
I have a replacement for Corson.
Nice.
We're going to keep it in the NAE camp so they can be represented here, and we're going to have Cerberus versus Tyrese in his place.
Oh, well, that's just as interesting. Cerberus versus Tyrese. I'm all for it. Just updated the bracket, guys. So
Cerberus has been on a bit of a run in ESFL. He's won. He has a win over Sniper Phenom. He has a win over. I'm gonna have to look up his record, but he's won. I want to say 2 or 3 of all of his exhibition fights. So it's this is no slouch of a replacement.
Man, yeah, this is this is somebody I'm familiar with from playing many times on ranked on UFC 5. So this is something I'm not upset with at all. Like, wish Corzin was able to, compete. Hopefully everything's good. But this is just as good of a matchup, to be honest, Mello.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
While we let them get sorted out on the streaming and fighter picks, we'll jump over to what I think is going to be the people's main event.
Talking about that
and
next
that's going to
bracket.
be Dondata versus Swiss.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great one because Swiss Liebacks, y'all know, you guys know him, ESFL legend. It's gonna be my first time seeing him in comp play, so I'm very interested. We got Dondata Cam. He's very confident. He's been talking. He didn't care who he went against. Originally, he had a different opponent, and he was talking crazy about them. And now he's saying he's basically going to be a legend killer. So, you talk like that, as Swiss said, he talking all that. Swiss is saying, don't come out here and shoot takedowns. Do not come out here and try to, don't do that if you're talking crazy. So, we're going to see, man. I like them both. Dondata and Swiss, been in there with both of them a ton. I don't know if you have any history with Dondata or played him before, Mello, but he's a very good player as well.
Yeah, I was actually the first UFC 5 camp that I was in was Hit Squad, and we had Dondata in that camp. So I've played Don Dada quite a bit. I know how good he is. I know what he likes to do.
Yeah,
We're gonna see right now whether or not he's able to do those things to Swiss.
Good point. Swiss is locking in Jose Aldo. This would shock me. Usually, Swiss would want to go Jan. Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, I guess he's
Okay.
like, yeah. If I got first pick, I'm
It
assuming
looks like we
Dada
have a
has
little
first
mind
pick.
games going on right now.
I'm assuming Don Dada has first pick since he went straight to O'Malley as soon as he seen Swiss hover over him. So, I mean, somebody's got to get Jan. Somebody's got to get Sean. And it's looking like we're going to get that matchup. Boom.
Oh, man, this fight is going to be something else.
Yeah. We're about to see.
And here we go.
Here we go. Don Dada on the right. And Sean O'Malley, since the patch, people are saying he's still cracked, which, I mean, I don't know what else we would expect. Is Sean O'Malley, like, he is a cracked individual in real life. He's very hard to catch. So my main thing is going to see how Swiss can manage his stamina after such a patch. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, it's a lot being thrown early. This is looking like the Swiss that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, Swiss. Yeah, we know Swiss. He's gonna come out and he's gonna throw, and
man, he's throwing.
You can do your best to stay away from him, but he's not gonna take a back step.
My goodness. Yeah. Oh my God. Well.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, damn, he's throwing a lot of combos. The combos are just warping, kind of. It's crazy. This is very, very Swiss-esque. I mean, Don Dada, he hasn't been taking I wouldn't say he's taking too much damage, Mello, but
no, he's defending well, I would say.
Yeah.
As I say that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot can happen in seconds, but man, one thing about it, Swiss is always going. Oh my God. Yeah, guys. I don't know, man. It's a Swiss liebacks. Like, he just doesn't stop.
I gotta say, like, Swiss is like one of my favorite fighters to watch play because he's just relentless.
Oh,
I mean, he just comes forward and doesn't give you a break.
This is crazy. Oh, Don Dada rocks him back. Oh
my gosh.
Kill shot. Swiss liebacks.
And Swiss is moving on.
Round 1 KO. Do you guys understand? Like, this isn't a typical type of affair. Don Dada is a very good player. Swiss just came in there and just, I mean, that's why they call him Cyborg, man.
I mean,
Juggernaut.
To be able to do that to Don Dada like that just shows you how good Swiss is.
The Juggernaut. Wherever Bruce Lee Rob is right now, I believe that's what you called him. I love that nickname, man. He's definitely a juggernaut in there. Like, he keeps pouring on the pressure until his opponents just can no longer respond.
All right, back to the bracket.
So, Swiss liebacks will probably go back to the Tyrese fight whenever they're ready, if they're ready. I know Tyrese probably caught off guard right now, but yeah, we had a change in opponents, Tyrese.
Are ready, and
all right,
it
so
looks like we do have the fight pulled up. So they are in lobby. We're ready to go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we got featherweight. It's gonna be interesting. I'm still, bro. It's like we're really getting through these fights pretty fast. Like round 1 is, already halfway, more than halfway after this done, and I'm still processing. That last fight, like that just happened so fast. Anybody going bantamweight, man, I know Sean O'Malley's gonna be a favorite for whoever picks bantamweight. But right now we got Jose Aldo locked in by Tyrese. And let's see, does he lock in the Volkanovski pick? He does.
He does. Okay, we got to get some audio going here. There we go.
All right. Thank you, Mello. Let's see. We know Volkanovski is definitely a different feel than his UFC 5 counterpart. But Jose Aldo, from your experience with Jose Aldo in this game, Mello, do you feel like he's better than he was in 5?
I definitely think I wouldn't say he's better or worse. You have to use him differently than you did in 5.
Yeah.
UFC 5, we had a lot of basic animations, I guess you would call them, right?
Yeah.
A lot of animations that fighters shared. This game, we have much more variety there, and Jose Aldo is one of those fighters that does have some unique animations, especially in his leg kick. So you kind of have to find the right timing
Oh,
again
and that's exactly what he
uh,
did, Mello.
with him.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
And yeah, I agree. Always interested in Jose Aldo because it seems like, his character it varies, sometimes he just doesn't feel like he's as good as the other, top featherweights, especially in the past few games. But I mean, I always give props to anybody using Jose Aldo, and I think Volkanovski realizes that Jose is definitely a formidable opponent trying to
Yeah,
take him down.
he may need to take this fight to the ground to find his path to victory.
Yeah, that was a beautiful counter from Tyrese, and just like that, I mean, Cerberus, while he's taking this on short notice, I'm sure he's been definitely getting in reps with Volk picks and whatnot. So I'd say grappling is definitely a good route to victory. In real life, Volkanovski kept Aldo against the cage, Mello. So, I mean, this is definitely a wake up call to just probably go all in on the grappling if possible. And yes, probably not gonna be too
Yeah, it looks like,
advantageous.
I mean,
This
Cerberus
position.
is just content with riding this round out on the ground. He doesn't seem too interested in doing much damage, just more so like controlling.
Yeah, but in this position, this
This is
fight
where it can get
changing.
scary.
Oh man, yeah. It's one thing Volk feels better in UFC 6 than he did in 5. It's with the ground. Like I don't know if it's a perk or what. Maybe it's just his move levels because it just seems like he's a lot better option to grapple opponents more than what he was on 5. Honestly, I mean, it's one of those rounds where he did get a knockdown, so I'd have to say Tyrese probably took that round. But
yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you have to give Cerberus at least 2 minutes of control time there. So
yeah, that's one of those things where I don't know. I have to still see how judges, count these type of rounds because yeah, he had more control, landed more, but that knockdown was a big moment, probably the biggest moment aside from the ground and pound. So round 2, um, really expecting Cerberus to get right to possibly trying to get the fight back down. Not to say that he can't rock Tyrese and, potentially get a knockdown, but I mean, Tyrese, from what I've encountered, his style is very, very patient, and he really knows how to pick his shots, and especially when it comes to countering. It's not going to be an easy
good.
task.
I do want to point out that Cerberus is having a lot of success chopping away at that leg.
Yeah, no, I do see that. That's honestly something that you don't really expect when you going against Aldo to kick out his legs, but he's done a great job in that, and that could lead to getting the fight down. So I mean, that's definitely
Absolutely.
important. Man, and And it's
Both
like once it
guys,
gets
fighting
down,
very safe.
yeah, no, yeah, he's a
He
very
goes
safe
for the
player.
takedown. He lets him up.
Wow, good head movement.
If I was Tyrese there, I would have made him pay a little bit more for that takedown attempt.
Yeah, yeah, that sometimes it just heated a moment. You just want to go with what you know, and so far he hasn't really had much success when the fight is on the ground. So maybe he's just like, what, I'd rather just keep it up. But you're right. I mean, you're gonna have to make people pay for just constantly trying to grapple you and take advantage of you outside of striking. It's just a matter of time, especially with that leg health dwindling as much as it is. But he goes in a flow
Jose
state.
Aldo hits the flow state. Yep.
Good leg kick. I
Ooh,
love that.
hard leg kick.
Love the animation.
And
Oh my god. Head kick.
That right there could
out of
secure the
nowhere.
round for him.
Yeah, and that's why
You notice-
honestly. No, I'm sorry, Melo. I was just gonna say that's why I felt like he should take the fight to the ground. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, Tyrese, before when he was countering to the head, but Cerberus seemed to have caught on to it and started, the pulling the pull counters, and now you see Tyrese countering to the body, which kind of negates that.
Yeah, yeah, and this is why.
It was a good adjustment.
Very good. This is why I wanted to have players like this in the tournament, because you actually see how the game can be played without, excessive use of anything else. Just, basic fundamentals. He has very sharp counters. I mean, look at the stuff he's throwing right now, Melo. Like, he's a dark horse, as I said, but now, people will understand he's definitely a candidate to try to take this thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's demonstrating that. He very well could be up 2 rounds right now.
Yeah. But I mean, Cerberus is still in it. As I said, he's a last minute replacement. But oh my God, I mean, props to him. But right now, it's just looking like Tyrese is having his way. Right now, their stream is a bit in and out. So I noticed. Okay, yes, really catching up right now. But anywho, shout out to the ESFL. This is why I give major props to you guys, because as you can see, this is definitely a bit choppy on my end, but seems like we caught up right now. And Jose Aldo pops flow state round 3. Cerberus is trying to swarm him, but I mean, man, it's just making all the right reads.
Cerberus is still landing good shots. I mean, it's only going to take one good combination to end this fight on either side with the head healths the way they are.
That's true. Very true. It's definitely. Ooh, my God. And he gets a rock right there. Oh, my. Look at the. Dang. I mean, I would have thought Melo, he probably would have got a knockdown right there.
Yeah, I think
parrying.
The only reason he didn't is it wasn't your typical pull counter. He was parrying a lot of those shots.
Those parries were precise, bro. I mean, he parried out of a very rough spot. And up 2-0, this is when Cerberus is doing exactly what you would want to see out of, a fighter that's down possibly 2-0, even if it's 1-1. You have to take this round. So, I mean, he's pouring on pressure. His stamina is really low, Melo, as you see. But this is what you have to do. You have to take those risks. Have to. He got knocked down again. It's looking like Tyrese is well on his way to securing a victory, especially with that drag. But
that drag looked a little...
That drag is very tough, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I think that drag is...
It looks like from when you're looking at it, it looks like it's damn near impossible. But there's actually a science to that drag. From what I understand now, you have to time your denial well before the drag even occurs. Because if you don't, you will just continue to go until your stamina drains. As how it's been in UFC 5 as well, but UFC 6 with the grappling now, you really see like how stamina plays a vital role in all things takedown related. And I mean, this Aldo was outlasted Volk even in endurance. It's pretty crazy. And oh man,
And secure in the round there.
wow. Shout out to Tyrese and Cerberus, man. Tyrese,
hey,
props.
I want to give a special shout out to Cerberus there for just jumping right in here, right?
Yeah,
we had
a
last minute pull out in Corson,
Yeah.
and you know.
Yeah, that's crazy, Corson.
I said, Cerberus, can you fight? He said, yeah. So
yeah, shout out to Cerberus, man. And we're gonna see. Oh, it looks like it's a split decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards.
Can't hear the audio, but
Declaring the winner
we'll
by
see.
split decision, Jose Aldo.
they gave it
Jose
to,
Aldo. Yeah. Honestly,
and it was a
might
split
not-
decision. Let's see if they show us the scorecards here. I'm curious to see.
Wow. See, and that's why I say you, as much as we look at the fights and we judge them ourselves, you can never underestimate these judges in this game because if that was a split decision, I would really have to see what rounds they gave to who. Well, we've seen it briefly, but all we need to know is, I guess, Tyrese takes the victory. Hey, Cerberus, man, thank you for being a last minute replacement. Props to you, bro. Man, that's what it's all about. Just being available. This is my first experience, having multiple pullouts, but that's why we do this, man. Next man up. Cerberus, thank you, brother. Glad to have given you an opportunity at least, man. Tyrese for the win. So we'll go back to this bracket.
All right, I will get the next fight pulled up here, which should be Papa Doc and Spook.
Okay. Papa Doc and Spook. These two OGs, man. Papa Doc, he's been around for a long time. Since long as I've been around. And he's always been a very good, very solid player. Is it or is this the fight right here?
Yeah, give me one moment here
Okay.
because we were given a mobile link, but we got it worked out. We got the fight pulled up. We're ready to go.
Got you. All right. Well, another middleweight fight, and yeah, Spook. He's an OG. Papa Doc. He's been around since UFC 3. Spook had a lot of wars with him on UFC 4. He's very well rounded. He'd take the fight to the ground, and so will Papa Doc. They're both can do it all, and fights like this is why I'm happy I was able to put together a tournament, because I can't pick it, Mello. Here we go.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I've seen a lot of Spook. I have seen one or two of his fights in the ESFL, but I don't know him that well. Papa Doc, however, I've shared the octagon with in ESFL, and I can tell you with 100% certainty that he is tough to deal with.
Yeah, man. Man, given these picks, this is the first time we got a Dricus pick in this tournament. I hope Spook can showcase, if nothing else, just the toughness that Dricus has in this game. Sean Strickland, we know what he's capable of. Papa Doc is peppering, at him, and he seems like he's gonna be using him very well. So Dricus is gonna have to not only be able to endure this pace, but yeah.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if he was gonna shoot a takedown.
Yeah. And
He
now,
gets Papa Doc down, and now Papa Doc is no slouch on the ground.
yeah, getting him down
This is
one
not
thing.
going to be like, you know, a conceded position for Papa Doc. This is going to be tough on Spook, just as tough as on the feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, somebody
we'll
like
see where it
Papa
goes.
Doc, he's no stranger to grappling. He's been doing it only, I don't know, about 8 years, you know, consistently on end. So it's not somebody that's going to be easy to hold down. And even if you have him down, can you deal some damage? But Spook, he's a vet, and he has a very interesting way of dealing damage and being able to transition on the ground. So as he goes to side control, we'll see how he can mix it up. But that was definitely needed. You don't want to get it stood up after, you know, you get a nice takedown. But back to full guard, and this is exactly what Papa Doc definitely is comfortable with. Full guard is a very hard position. I'm sure you guys noticed full guard is a very hard position for the top fighter, especially. Like, having a good full guard, if you can consistently deal damage in full guard, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, you have all props. That is one of the toughest positions to hold and be dominant in this game. And I don't believe it counts for control time anymore. I believe it used to in 5, but in this game, I don't think that it accounts for control time. Maybe y'all can correct me. I had seen it, at least in the past few patches, not count. So we'll see, you know, how that develops over time. But yeah, full guard is a very dangerous spot. That's why seeing the fight get to the ground, I'm not surprised.
Papa Doc is just unloading right now. He's got to be careful, though. Dricus has power.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's one of them rounds, you know. Sean Strickland does good work on the feet. I mean, he gets him down.
But how much is that control time going to play into it?
Yeah. I'd say, if I had to choose, I'd say Papa Doc probably took that round. But round 2, I'm sure Drake is going to be opening up a lot more on the feet. Okay. Back to full guard. Full guard is not really a safe place with Papa Doc on the bottom. I know that.
Well, I mean, it looks like, and yes, Papa Doc does successfully reverse the position, gets into a more dominant position. Yeah. I'm not sure that wrestling Papa Doc was the game plan to go in with on this one.
Yeah. Man, this is what Papa Doc does. I mean, whether he's using a striker, doesn't matter. He is content. If he gets you on the ground, he's gonna find a way, you know, to try to deal damage. And he's very good when it comes to getting a fight down.
This is what I mean. When someone wants to take you to the ground and you're able to get a more dominant position, like, this is what you have to do. You have to punish it.
Yeah.
You have to make them think twice about it.
Agreed. That's that power. The thing I like about this game, you can see the difference in how the fighters that are powerful, they don't need to have, you know, a lot of shots. They can just land one combo and rock you. You know, Dricus has that type of power, but my goodness.
Oh my goodness, these combinations coming from Papa Doc.
Yeah, and his health is dwindling down. There was some narrative that Sean Strickland didn't deal as much damage early on into the game. And now he just kind of accumulates a lot of sick strikes, but I mean the damage is clear right now. Like he's doing
the damage is very clear right now. Yeah. I mean, well,
oh my God.
As Dricus drops him.
God, he was in flow state, Mello. He He was in flow state that whole time. That's what,
Oh
that's
my
crazy.
goodness.
Bro.
Does that steal the round?
Yes, most definitely.
That's got to steal the round, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you
Wow,
forget.
Papa Doc was dominating that round.
Yeah, even while Dricus Spook was in flow state, I mean, Papa Doc was still controlling the fight. You didn't even notice that he was, the one that was in flow state until he actually caught him and dropped him. And now we're looking at a possible 1-1 situation. I always like to give, that 1-1 theory out there because I don't want to just say, it's a one-sided affair. The grappling in round 1 did play a role, but don't think that heavily.
I have to say, well played by Spook to pick his moment.
Yeah. Yeah, just one combo is all you need, man. Oh, my God. Now. Oh, that's a beautiful.
Oh.
He lifts him up. This crunch time, Melo. We got.
It is. I mean, this is the last round, and you have 4 minutes and 15 seconds to work. You need to get up.
Oh my goodness, he does need to get up. At Veda X with a 50 super chat. Great event. Thank you, bro. All things considered.
At L_Beta has just tipped $49.99 through super chat. Great event.
I think me and Melo are doing fairly decent. I just wanted to enjoy this event, man. So regardless if the quality isn't as good, wish it could be better, but we all watching this together. And trust me, I'm watching on the same quality, so I'm just enjoying this, man. I mean, we finally got the fight up on the feet. Spook got it down. It's looking like he's well on his way to possibly trying to ride out this last 3 minutes. Back sitting, Melo. It's gonna be tough. I mean, Papa Doc.
This is panic wrestling time. He said, as far as I'm concerned, like, you got to do everything in your power to try and get up right now.
Man, I expected, this early on, but seeing this like late into the fight, this is what really shows like how precise and calculated these guys are. I mean, of course he tried to get the fight down, but situation like this, using Dricus, you get your damage in, you don't be too confident and try to risk getting caught. You just try to get the fight down again, because now you only have a minute left, and if the fight ends without anything big happening, Melo, it's probably gonna go to Dricus.
I gotta agree. I mean, Spook played this perfectly in terms of game plan. I'm putting my foot in my mouth about what I said round 1.
Yeah, and I mean, this is why we watch these fights, man, because I think these are just two very, very good seasoned players, and in moments like this, somebody has to rise to the occasion. And while this is a close fight, sometimes just those little 1-2 good combinations and exchanges can be the difference. And Spooky seems like he really is trying to solidify this round. I mean, Papa Doc, though, he's pouring it on. He's
throwing. He pointed down Max Holloway style and said, "I'm going out on my shield."
That was a good match, man. 3 rounds, both of them gave it, a valiant effort. Whoever wins, props to you. Hey, there's no loser in this. Because, I mean, they both showed out. Nobody got dominated, Melo. Just got to see who the judges gave it to.
No, I wouldn't say there's any domination at all. It was clearly back and forth. A great fight.
Ooh. Drake is shaking his head.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my God.
See? I can't.
GOAT.
I don't know.
GOAT.
Hey. Melo, that's why I said, like, I have my opinions, of course. We all have our opinions on what we're seeing, but the judges are the only opinions that matter. It's the only opinion that matters.
Sal D'Amato was on all 3 judging panels.
Oh my God. So they gave
Show us
Strickland
the
round
scorecards, please.
3. It's like we're getting it in flashes, Mello. Like we're getting it and then it's just
Yeah,
gone. All right,
we don't.
thank
We
you
just
so
want to
much.
see the cards. Yeah.
So they gave Strickland round 1 and 3. Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Back to the bracket. We got the next fight. We got to get it. Congratulations to Papa Doc. We apologize for writing you off. Wow.
Man, no, that was a sheesh. Just watching it, you think one thing is going on, but like I said, nobody had any real confidence to believe that they 100% won it. So, I definitely wanted to make it clear there were no losers, but somebody had to get chosen, and Papa Doc just he did a great job ending the fight the way he did. So, man, he advances. So we got Swiss Liebacks versus Papa Doc.
And our next fight, we got queued up already. We got Vertex Galaxy versus Jody BJJ from K1 camp. K1 obviously full of killers. We got 2 of them already advanced in Drake UFC and Zayef. Let's see if we can get a 3rd one.
Okay, let's do it, man. So it looks like Sean Strickland is gonna be like a reoccurring
the meta here in this tournament.
Yeah. But this might be our first look at Israel Adesanya, so I'm excited for this, man.
That is a pick that I think would match up pretty well against Sean Strickland. At least that's the counter pick I go with. I try and focus on his legs, get him to drop his hands. But let's see how it goes.
Hey, man, I'm excited for this. We got another finalist in a previous tournament, Jody BJJ, going against Vert Galaxy. So, making it to a finals, you obviously have to have a level of poise and patience. So, seeing another finalist in here, Vert Galaxy has an opportunity to showcase his skills, and we'll see, which one can come out in this first round and kind of, try to set the tone. Israel Adesanya, we all know. He's amazing in this
counter
game.
Puncher extraordinaire.
Yeah, he's amazing, man.
Oh, nice head kick. Doubles it up there.
Yeah. If there's one person I'd say makes it an even fight against Sean Strickland, strictly hands, it's definitely Israel Adesanya. Well, obviously,
I think an argument could be made for Pereira.
Yeah, obviously at Pereira too. Yeah, we seen that on display for sure. So yeah, just crazy. We're in a landscape now where everybody, is using Sean Strickland, and it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I remember in 4, and 5, nobody really cared to use Sean, but that's what happens when you make fighters feel like themselves. That's why, this new fighter uniqueness is great, man. It's just great for the future of the game, because now, nothing just feels the same. Every fight has to feel different because you're going against different fighters. Man, Israel Adesanya so far, Vert Galaxy is doing good work. Jody B, nice. I've been waiting to see those teeps from somebody. I've been waiting to see those teep kicks. That's what Sean Strickland, he specializes in. Man, I just couldn't get a sheet of paper in between his head and that foot of Izzy's. But right now, this is still anybody's round for the taking. We see like the scorecards definitely are something that you have to adapt to, because it could be a 10-10 if the judges feel like it's an even round and not much is wavered in one fighter's direction. But that's not nothing that I think you should worry about, because a 10-10, still leaves 2 more rounds to showcase, that you're just, a little bit better than the other. Right now, though, it's very even matchup. They're both getting off shots. I'd say, Jody B, JJ is taking a bit more damage, but
Jody does seem to be the one that's struggling a little bit more with his Sean Strickland pick than we've seen so far.
yeah.
But I wouldn't count him out. I mean, Jody, he's been a top level player for a long time. He can make adjustments round 2.
Most definitely. Yeah. Sean Strickland it's a process with him, but one thing for sure, every Sean Strickland player, just like he is in real life, they're going to be ready to do the man dance and stand right in front of you. So whether they get caught, hurt a bit, that just comes with the territory. I mean, and Sean Strickland is definitely a durable fighter. His flow state perk allows him, to just get right up on you, and you can't really penetrate that block at all, that Philly shield. So it's just some situation where Izzy is a lot faster to the punch, and Vert is doing good damage. But if you notice, as you said before, that leg damage, it does mean something, and Sean Strickland has been chopping at that lead leg of Izzy's. Nice. Whether he uses this to try to get the fight down or not, guess we'll see, but I feel like leg damage does account for something, but
yeah, I would say, like, leg damage is just as important, especially if you're going against someone who has a lot of power in their hands.
Yeah.
It can definitely add up. It also is a great setup to get somebody who's, you're noticing is blocking high constantly. And you want them to drop their hands, right? You want to do some damage to the head. Someone with very nice duck on Jody's case there.
Yeah. Pops that flow.
Back to my point, yeah. If someone has a high block stat, and you need those hands to come down, just you got to kick the legs.
Yeah, very true. Just a situation where you always know Israel is, he's a switch hitter, so he can always switch stance. I think he has a 99 switch stance, so if you're not using it to potentially try to get him down, you might, want to try to switch up the plan of attack. That was a good counter. Good counter. Maybe that's why where you see Sean Strickland's power not as crazy, because I'm sure if that was Izzy hitting after a head kick whiff, it would have been a rock. But I mean, Sean is, Jody B's definitely, he's still biding his time. I mean, man, 1-1-2 is popping out. When he does land, he lands hard. And honestly, he's evened up, and I think slightly took the head health to a point where he might. Oh,
yeah, definitely. It is looking even up until that uppercut landed there. But
that one shot, man. Yeah, so oh man, he does that again.
Oh,
so, yeah, you can't get caught 2 times. 2 times, it's actually crazy. But sometimes you just feel it. You're in that zone, and now that is gave Jody BJJ enough confidence to try to walk him down.
This is what I was saying. Jody was gonna make adjustments and come out strong in round 2.
Yeah,
can't count the guy out.
It's gonna be a good round 3 for sure, and he gets another rock. Yeah, this potentially is another 1-1 situation, maybe 2-0 for Jody, but both of them have to probably be willing to get dropped. And I think if you're Vert Galaxy, you might want to chill out with the head kicks, because I mean that's been that's literally the reason why it solidified the round for Sean Strickland. Not to say Sean wasn't already doing good damage, but you with 2 head kicks, you have to understand that you probably lost that round.
Yeah, I mean, have your first head kick ducked, you kind of need to adjust from there. Like, okay, maybe I need to set that up a little bit better. Maybe we need to put that one back in the bank of don't throw that again.
Yeah.
But I could also make the argument there for, maybe he was thinking, I'll catch him off guard with the second one. But Jody was wise to it and he was ready.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand. I love throwing head kicks myself. But, I hate to see, a fight be decided by whiffed head kicks. It's just something that you can control. And in the third round, if he does throw a head kick, I hope he definitely makes it count, because 1-1 possibly. Sean Strickland, Jody BJJ, he's coming out confident. And I know Vert Galaxy is going to be one to prove that he can get some type of rock, or, at least hurt Jody BJJ after he got dropped by that whiffed head kick. But,
Oh,
my goodness. Yeah, Jody is I'd like to say he's in his flow state right now without having
yeah, I think
activated
he's
it.
made his reads.
Yeah, now it's pretty pretty clear that Izzy's gonna have to just try to get rid of the calm finesse and get in there and really try to get at Sean, because Jody, he has flow state to rely on, and he pops that. You're not gonna be able to do much to his block, so he might want to try to deal damage while he can.
Both guys showing good head movement here.
Yeah, this is a great fight. I feel like, those head kicks probably like the only high risk so far. Because, Jody is been picking apart.
I like what Jody's doing here. He's kind of he's catching him in like almost like a reset period.
Dang, that's
with that jab lead hook.
Yeah, that uppercut is so long. You see how it lands? It looks like you're just out of range.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's in range. It's in range.
Oh my goodness.
God, it's in range.
Jody
BJJ.
That combination was disgusting.
Golly. Absolutely stamps of victory versus Vert Galaxy. Great fight to both of them, man. But Jody,
great fight.
Man, he started putting it together. He did have all his reads, Mello, and it was just an onslaught. Wow.
Yeah, you could definitely tell there was a switch when Jody kind of said, okay, I've got it. I know what I can throw. I know what's going to catch you. I basically have your rhythm.
Amazing. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the bracket. I think we only have one fight left in the in our first round here.
It's a great fight. Right, let's see. Oh yeah, we got this fight. Ha! Yeah, this is one that I really look forward to, man. J-Mac, as I like to call him, GOAT Crew J-Mac, McBuckets 3 versus Tech. GOAT Crew Tech, really. Both GOAT Crew. This is one, Mello, where it's like I go against both of them on ranked so often that certain matchups I feel like I just wonder, like, man, how do these play out when they go against each other? Because they give me hell.
Hey, look, I know J-Mac very well. We hang out and party chat, a few nights a week and spar each other. He's a dog in there. Yes. Let me tell you, he is not one to play around with. And I know Tech from UFC 5. I know him to be a very technical player, a very good player. I have not seen any of him on UFC 6, so I'm very excited to see what he brings to this game.
Yes. Well,
we have the fight pulled up. We're ready to go.
Yeah, I see flyweight up right now. I can say again, I can vouch that Tech, he's beaten me more times on ranked than I've beaten him. I just only recently beat him on ranked, and I think he's probably even better on 6 than he was on 5. But we're about to see because J Mac, he's already a top 20 ranked player. J Mac has beaten me a fair amount as well. Right now, it looks like Tech is leading the charge with 2 victories. But this qualifier, anything can happen. All you got to do is be prepared for the moment. So let's see.
I do want to make note. I have this stream turned all the way up, but the audio is still very low. So
Okay.
That's
all good, man.
We're not going to be able to hear too much on this one.
That's all good. I'm just gonna enjoy the fight. Nice purple attire from Anil Kopp. And Joshua Vaughn. Man, Joshua Vaughn, he's hell. He's hell.
Interesting pick. A lot of I've taken a lot of fights at flyweight here recently. It's one of my favorite weight classes to play, believe it or not.
Okay.
And you don't see many Joshua Vans.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, you see a lot of Pantosias, you see a lot of Manel Cape. Even what's his Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, Brandon Royval.
But the champ doesn't get a lot of love.
Yeah, that's crazy. When I do play flyweight, I definitely I feel like I've used Vaughn a fair amount. But flyweight, that division as a whole, man, whoo, you got to be dialed in on the sticks to play that division constantly.
Oh, I love it. I love
it. And yeah, I mean, so far, I know it's going to be a high output fight, Melo, but this is going to be one of them where, again, stamina is going to play a part. And who can really, counter their opponent better than the other? They're both very good counter fighters. I can say that off rip from having played them both. J-Mac, very, very calculated with his counters. Tech, he definitely can, give you the illusion that you're good and then just blast out a counter, just like how Joshua Vaughn does. So, as good as this matchup will be to watch in real life, it's going to be a great matchup to see unfold in the next 2.5 rounds we got left.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of things I'm noticing here from J-Mac specifically is it looks like he's just now coming into his settling into the fight. It looked like he was fighting maybe a little bit timid there earlier, maybe nerves. I'm not sure. A whole host of things that could be going on there, but I'd like to see him get a little more aggressive. Not to the point where he puts himself in a bad position, but
yeah, for sure. Apologies, guys. I think this is the stream actually doing this. But yes, you can see a good amount of freeze frames right now. But okay, good now. I don't know. Who would you favor in this match or this round, I should say, Melo, if you had to pick somebody? I mean, everything looks a bit similar.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're gonna get to see the fight stats here. It looks like J-Mac did land more significant strikes and more total strikes. I wasn't quick enough to see the accuracy there, but
I seen 123 strikes attempted for Manel Kopp. So that's going to be interesting to see how, the output slowly goes down. Because let's be honest, we're not going to see 120 shots over the course of this next 2 rounds. So
no, I'd imagine not. He's already working there with a little bit of a stamina deficiency, but you never know. It's a 3-round fight. He could, leave it all out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we would love to see that. But I know both of these guys are definitely going to be trying to, lure the other one to try to get some nice counterattacks flowing now. And J-Mac, now that he's did, I believe, sure he believes enough to win that first round. Interested to see, how he kind of tries to chill down this round while Tech is going to obviously try to pour on the pressure. Situations like this, he might have to just,
we're seeing a lot of pressure come out from my goodness, from Tech right now, and it looks like that's what he was trying to force right there, right? He was trying to force a trade that he seemed like he knew he would come away with. And oh my gosh, this fight's over.
Move, bro.
That is crazy, man.
Little
Shout out to two of those two, man. I mean, that's the type of stuff that can happen though, Mello. Like
it is.
two very solid
Little
players.
commentary there coming in from J-Mac, but
No, for sure. I mean, dang, that was crazy. I didn't know if he was
All right.
switching the screen or not, but yeah, I'll just let you guys see if we do see the stats. I mean, like I said, I mean he definitely had a great showing in the first round, J Mac. But yeah, I mean Joshua Vaughn, he can just counter you, and somebody like Tech, he's very good at capitalizing off of those rocks, and he just needed one. It's crazy. Salute to Tech, man. Shout out to my dog Tech, J Mac. Much love, man. Appreciate you guys representing, GOAT crew. Y'all put on an amazing fight. So gonna be on to the next now, man. Joshua Vaughn gets Tech through. It's the last
we
fight.
have a next fight for you.
Beautiful.
We have a K1 versus K1 in Zayev versus Drake.
Yeah, now we're back to the nitty gritty stuff now.
We definitely are.
Okay, so let's go straight to it. As you guys see, the updated bracket right before we get right into round 2. Drake versus Zayev, man. Appreciate all the participants. Let's see.
It's getting real now. We have the fight pulled up. We're ready to go.
Whew, let's do it. Oh man, look at that record. Holy. I'm even more excited for this.
17 and 17.
Holy.
These guys like to play each other for sure.
Damn. What you think? That's ranked? That's just ranked, Mello? Or you think that's a few sets that it got?
That's got to be a few sets. That's got to be a few sets. There's no way. That's just ranked.
Yeah, this is gonna be good, man. This is very suspenseful now. I mean, you got one guy who was just one fight away from qualifying for the tournament against the heavy favorite of this tournament. Looks like Drake is gonna go Connor, and Zayev is gonna go Ilia Topuria. This is at the featherweight division too, so we've already seen this matchup at lightweight. Now we get to see it at a little lower weight, so I think those punches might be coming in a little bit hotter and faster, Mello. But I'm up for it.
Oh, I think you're right. This fight is. I will be shocked if this fight goes to a decision.
Yeah, you and me both. Oh man, here we go, y'all. For many, they would probably say that possible winner of this tournament would be this matchup right here. Would have to see that, but my goodness, somebody's got to go home. Notice off the rip, Drake seemed to be using that range of Connor. Very, very good.
Using a lot of straight strikes.
Yeah. Oh man, that's sweet. His sweeping shots. It's like Sean Strickland. They just got a lot of range. Ilia Topuria also has a few body hooks that he has. Get a lot of range on him too. Not as much. Obviously, he has shorter arms. But so far, yeah, this might not make it out the first round, Mello. I don't know how they're throwing. I just know one thing.
I'm telling you, if this goes to a decision, I'll have to put my foot in my mouth again because I don't see it. I don't see how this goes to a decision. Two power punchers like this.
Whoever draws first blood is definitely going to be trying to go for the kill. Maybe not though, Mel. Maybe as soon as one of them gets a rock, they just chill out. Oh, Zayev goes for the takedown.
And that's something that you got to be, Drake was on top of it, but yes, you got to be aware of with Ilia. It's not just the hands.
It's not. And you would definitely be wise to mix in the grappling if you're Ilia, even with the power that he has. I mean, because why not? Like, Connor's only avenue mainly is to get you on the feet. But right now, I mean, oh man. Yeah, it's looking like one wrong decision is gonna get somebody rocked. Oh my god,
You can
badly.
definitely tell that there's been quite a few fights between these two.
Yeah, they look very acquainted with one another. And those are the best fights too. When you have a lot of history with somebody, and you go in there, whether it be the 34 fights that they share on UFC 6, but they're not as shy. They're not gun shy, opening up. They're getting right to the fight. 55 seconds left. We might see a rock before the end of this round, or
Or a takedown.
or a takedown. What do you think, though? Do you think, well, obviously the damage is definitely on Zaev's side. I feel like watching it, though, you definitely see Conor landing some good flurries.
Yeah,
Might question.
If I'm see, as soon as I go to say, I think Drake's maybe eking this one out. Zaev lands a brutal hook, so
it's crazy. Yeah,
honestly,
damage.
I think it might be time you start considering what we do here in the event of a draw.
Damn. Would you see the stats, Mello? Honestly, the stats favored Zaev a lot more than what I would have maybe imagined. But from the damage, I mean, you can see the damage on Conor already. Those body shots, man. Goodness. I don't know. Did he even land a shot on the... It's a lot going on right now. And he gets a takedown.
And as he gets the takedown, I mean...
Wow. If
you're Drake, you got to be mindful of the control time here, and he is. He gets right back up and stuffs that takedown. Go.
He forced the action, and that's what you have to do in situations like this. You can't be willing to, just keep your stamina.
Beautiful combination there from Drake.
Yeah, you got to be willing to go all out. When you have Conor, especially, good thing to have is more than half stamina in the last round with Conor. Whether it be a 3 or 4 rounder, then you can just leave it all out there. But some people are really good at managing stamina with Conor, but they don't really attack as much. So glad to see Drake forcing action a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. Both these guys have the power to just flash KO you with a one solid counter. So
yeah.
It's very different fight you have to play when you play people who use these fighters.
Oh yes, it's like early on, that's when Conor is gonna be the most dangerous, obviously. But it's like just those moments. I think from round 2 onward, when you're using Conor, the biggest danger you can be to your opponent is when you're just on the counter attack. I mean, that's what Conor is all about. Really, the game gives you the option to pressure with Conor, but Conor is at his most dangerous when he's just sniping you. And right now, Zaev is really not giving him too many openings. Zaev is being very smart with each exchange that he starts. Because, I mean, he's kind of dictating, each of these exchanges, Mello. He's rushing in.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. He's forcing action.
That might be. That is it.
He didn't have to worry. He brought it.
Yeah, Zaev. Like I just said, I mean, one solid counter, and it's...
GG. Great matchup, man. Great matchup. Ilya versus Conor.
Just like that, I mean, Drake was in the final fight of Romero's tournament, and that was an absolute gauntlet of tough matchups.
Yes.
And
shout out to Drake, man. Thank you. Just wanted to give you another opportunity, man, and you definitely made the most of it. Zaev, we know what Zaev is about. He's coming to try to take this thing. And right now, whoever wins this next matchup, I hope they're ready for what's in front of them.
All right, let's take a look at the bracket, see who we have next. I believe it's 11 Bravo and Tyrese.
Yes. Yes, this is going to be another fun one. Oh, my God. Melo, do you remember how that Bravo Word Life matchup ended? It ended in the first round.
I do.
Oh, my God. Kings and Dukes, thank you so much, man. Much love, bro. Thank you to everybody in the chat. I hope you guys have been enjoying this, man. We've been enjoying this. We've been watching this like, we're in the audience, man. So I'm a fan of all of these guys, man. So I
Neither one of
appreciate
us
you
are
guys.
professional commentators here. We're just,
Nah,
we're two guys sitting
love
back
the
watching
game.
some good fights
Love the hustle.
by some high-level players.
Yes, man. Oh my God. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for everybody who hit the like button. Remember, guys, this is for the ESFL Apex. So the winner of this is going to qualify to be in a tournament to win $2,000 August 16th. So I'm just glad, that I'm able to host one of these and give somebody an opportunity while showcasing to all of you why, all these NA guys are very, very good, man. Like, and they can put on some amazing fights. Now we have another amazing fight on the horizon, I'm sure. We got Tyrese and 11 Bravo. Bantamweight. Oh, here we go. Sean O'Malley. But it's looking like Tyrese is going Cody Garbrandt. And if I can recall, this is who he knocked me out with, y'all. he knocked me out with Cody Garbrandt, and I was using Sean O'Malley. So,
I'm very surprised Bravo isn't taking a more grappling approach here.
I know, right? He went Alex Pereira first fight, and now he's going Sean O'Malley. Like, this is a whole other person. I don't even recognize this guy anymore. This is amazing. Here we go. But I will say now, Cody Garbrandt, he's ridiculously powerful. And he catches you one time, it's going to be a similar situation. Oof. It's the Ilya fight that we just watched. So, going to see how 11 Bravo keeps him at bay.
Bravo is putting it on him right now. Oh, my goodness.
Good work. Good work. Shout out to Boiler. Boiler, salute, brother. Hope you guys are enjoying this, man. I'm loving it. Man, Sean O'Malley. Oh my God. Heavy counter exchange. Oh, just bear with us, y'all. I know it's a bit choppy, but this is. Ooh. This could be over in a flash, so let's just, make sure we locked in. I know I'm locked in on this. I'm telling you, one shot, man, one counter. Sean O'Malley, he accumulates damage, but he deals a lot of damage that accumulates.
Oof. Bravo needs to be very careful.
Yeah, Cody just hits you hard the first time, and you don't want to get hit the second time, basically. So.
Yeah, the first time is more. It's a great way to put that. Yeah. Sean O'Malley hits you hard maybe on the third or fourth time.
Man.
Cody Garbrandt is first time. If I'm Bravo, though, I'm working the body.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, he's just very good. He's very good at mixing it up like this,
and he hits the flow state.
Like, oh, my, and it's like, what do you do? Look,
what do you do there?
Even with Sean, this is why I put this together. This is exactly
my goodness
the type of pressure I felt. Tyrese bombard Sean O'Malley with his Cody Garbrandt. Golly. Man, bro. I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, as good as I know 11 Bravo is, we just seen him, knock out his opponent in minutes using Alex. But in that same right, that's why power is different in this game. It's different, man. Round one.
Round one. And I mean, the fights are only going to get crazier from here. Wait till you hear who we have next. I mean, once you see the bracket,
shit.
you're gonna be excited. You're gonna be
Yeah.
excited.
We're getting right down to it, y'all. I feel like this straight. How long have we even been live?
Just give me
I
one
don't
moment
know.
here. I'm still getting these two guys.
How long have
oh.
we been live? It's been about, all right, closing in on 2 hours, man. We've been getting through these fights. We got Swiss Liebacks and we got Papa Doc. We got two OGs, man. Two of the lads about to get in there, and I don't think any fight makes it to the scorecards from here on out. I just don't see it. Yeah, chat. Y'all see it. Tyrese, hey, he putting Cody Garbrandt back on the map. Like, I'm sure we all knew Cody was good in this game, but man, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. My God. We got ESFL in the chat. Stop. Thank you for the donation, brother. Yeah, I see Kings and Deuce. I had to shout him out mid-fight. That's just crazy, dog. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate all you guys showing support while watching this with us all, man. This is a real rugged affair right here, man. I mean, this is like underground work. You know, the gritty streams, all of that. But this is a great tournament, and I have no problem. I wouldn't change a thing, man. Wouldn't change a thing. Appreciate everybody for making sure you guys are staying on cue with the fights, making this easier for Melo, and I'm just pressing the buttons. I'm just pressing the buttons. I got the easy job. I'm just yapping away. Shout out to Melo, man, for helping me put this thing together. Shout out to the ESFL. Now we just let the tension build.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to get the stream up and running. It should only be a second here. I already have the channel pulled up. Just waiting for him to go live. It looks like he just went live for us. And they should already be in lobby, and they are. So we're good to go.
Right. So, look at all them. Look at how colorful it is, y'all. Man, love the brightness.
You gotta love the way different people like to adjust their game.
I had my brightness up a bit for about a few weeks or so, and I toned it down so I can relate to this right here. This is familiar territory. But
they're fighting under the sun.
Bright lights, the biggest of bright lights, and man, it's looking like we're gonna get Swiss Liebacks locking in on Islam Makhachev. What?
Things that were not on my 2026 bingo card.
Y'all in the
right
chat
there.
gotta chill. As I take another sip of this water before we get started, man. Oh my goodness. Swiss, yeah, with he's gonna do it. He's gonna find a way to make Islam just feel like a juggernaut. And at this point, Melo, I'm just gonna say now, I think Papa Doc is probably gonna have to take initiative to do the grappling in this fight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can't. There's very few people that can just stand and trade with Swiss. It's a skill I imagine you have to acquire after many fights.
I just seen a message that said they're fighting in heaven. God, well, yeah. If it's not bright enough, I just hope Swiss, man, or in this case, dang, Papa Doc. I feel like I look up and Papadoc is on the bottom and Swiss is pounding him out. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know, Melo, how did the fight end up in Swiss on top in full mount? I missed all of that.
And Swiss shooting takedowns. This fight is just...
Hey, yeah, I love it, man. Holy, okay. So...
I mean, when Swiss decides it's time to come forward, you're not stopping him.
I just... I can't, bro. He's been doing this for so long. I just, man, like, and he's older than a lot of you, you young guys who really have the energy to just put all these inputs in. He's been doing this for about 7 years, man, and he hasn't missed a beat. This is just who Swiss is. The Wrecking Ball. Shout out Bruce Lee Rob again.
Was
the
it Wrecking Ball? I thought it was. I thought there was a different one.
It was Juggernaut, the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
Like he has many different names. Many different names. Oh my God, beautiful flying knee. But it seems like still with all the damage that it seems like he's doing, Papadoc is leading the charge. He can't stop, LJ. This is amazing. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Hurts him to the bottom. Yo.
Ha 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 ha, bro, can't stop.
He can't, because he fires right back.
He just comes right back. There's no stopping him.
Yo, this is amazing. But yeah, as I was saying though, Mel, it looks like Papadoc is still kind of winning the health battle. And it's kind of shocking when you see, oh my God.
Yeah, as you say that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like Swiss is visibly, we're seeing him land all these shots, but GSP, that's a testament to how good GSP is and Papadoc's patience. I mean, they both landed over 30 significant strikes. This is crazy.
I mean, say what you will about the stamina update that we just had. Swiss isn't going to give you the chance to enjoy that.
Yeah.
You have to throw back. Like, you can't. There is no retreat.
Yes, there is no retreat. I like that one. Yes. You must fight for sure. But Papadoc, he will fight. He will bring the fight. And if Swiss gives the opening, he will do the job. Both of these guys are looking to put on a demolition job right now. But Swiss is the one taking full initiative. And my God, he rocks him again. Look at the takedown defense. Wow. Those body kicks, though, after the takedown failures from Papadoc, that can be really useful, especially when the stamina is low like that. And they're both mixing in high-low kicks. We're seeing everything right now, y'all. It's just at such a high pace.
This is just a dogfight. I mean, it really is. Like,
crazy.
I'm not saying that it's random, because clearly both guys understand the assignment and just decide, let's go.
Yeah. Fighting from heaven. This is amazing, bro. Like, oh my goodness. The lights are definitely bright. Somebody.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. I mean, this fight is living up to everything I thought it would.
Yes.
So far.
Clearly, the lights aren't bright. They're not too bright for either of these guys. So we'll get through it. Oh my goodness,
Swiss.
Yep. Swiss slide backs. The Juggernaut. The Wrecking Ball. He's trying to clearly make sure this fight doesn't go to a decision, as I predicted it wouldn't, Melo. But, I mean, if you're Papadoc, you can definitely try to, at this point, Melo, actually.
Yeah, just hold your tongue on that one.
Yeah, I don't think decision win is even in the cards for GSP anymore. And, oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Lord. Wow. Oh my goodness. Swiss lie backs. Oh my goodness. LJ. Pay
An
Islam.
Doc,
accomplished 1369 has just tipped
brother,
11 euros and
that
94
was-
cents through Super Chat. Pounding in heaven.
you did everything right. You did everything you could.
Yeah, and that was a great
Lasted
fight.
longer than 99% of people would have.
For sure. Hey, you know, somebody has to go down, and both of these guys just bring the fight too much for this type of situation to not occur for one of them. But Swiss, he's just reminding everybody of who he's always been. It's a sight to see, man. It is a sight to see. Swiss Liebbacks against the round 2 KO.
All right, as we head back to the bracket, I believe we have Jody versus Tech next.
Wow. Yeah, we are already getting the co-finals solidified. Man,
I'm gonna get
seemed
one
like this
moment here to see which guy is
tournament just went by so fast, man. Goodness. Well, only
all right, GOAT. While we wait for these guys, we're getting down to our final four here. We got Zaya versus Tyrese. We got Swiss. Who do you think has the best odds of out of Jody or Tech going against Swiss?
you
With how
know,
dominant he's looked so
I
far,
mean,
who do
yeah.
you give the better shot to?
I think, Mel, I'm gonna have to, give you one of those answers. I think we're gonna find out in this fight who is gonna be more prepared to go against Swiss. Because, I mean, you just until you're in there with him, Mello, you just can't prepare for it. You kind of just have to get
Okay.
in there and experience it.
That's fair. Let's switch to the other side. I mean, we already have that matchup lined up. We got Zayaf and Tyrese. What do you see there? I mean, you know both of these guys very well.
And this is why I wanted to put this tournament together how I saw fit, because Tyrese, as I mentioned before all of this started, Mello, I said he was gonna be a dark horse, but I seen how good he was, and I knew, sometimes when you're a really elite player with experience, you can just tell when somebody else has that, that it factor that they can really be a problem, and he's just done nothing but prove that so far. But right now, when we talk about it, Zayev, he's it. And he's number one for a reason. So this is the ultimate matchup to really solidify who is top dog. Because I mean, if you beat Zayev, as I said, Melo, I talked to you before, you got to be considered the A side. Am I right? Am I right, you two?
I mean, you're 100% right as far as I'm concerned. Both of these, once we get to these semifinals, are going to be just fireworks.
We potentially might have a Zayev versus Swiss Liebbacks finals, Melo. Potentially.
That just blows my mind. If that happens, everybody wins.
Yeah. And that's why it's the job of the two underdogs on the bottom of these brackets to really just come out and just steal the show. Just steal it. And this is the
Yeah, I
moment
mean,
to
no
do it.
discredit to anybody who makes the upset against either of those guys, but
Oh yeah.
That's a fight that whew, we'll see when we get there.
Oh yes. But yeah, they're familiar. They I'm sure they both know what they're up against. Melo going against Swiss Liebbacks, going against IF. So part of being able to win as an underdog is knowing that you are the underdog. So anything can happen. Anything.
We're still here waiting, and it looks like Tech just entered the lobby, so we should be good to go. I'm just gonna give us some volume here,
Okay.
and we can switch over to the fight.
Here we go. All right, man. Now, we're getting down to the last two matchups.
Yep, this is the last quarterfinal matchup here.
Man. And then for the quarterfinals, are we doing we sticking with 3 rounds, Mello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we stick with 3 rounds. For the finals, we can do a best of 3 if you like, with 5 rounds.
Okay, yeah, let's
Um,
do it for the finals for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yes, 3 rounds until you solidify that you in that, top spot. So we're just gonna be seeing 3 more hellified matchups. But
And here we go. Jody taking Ilya Topuria, Tech taking Dustin Poirier.
about to see who is gonna take on Swiss Liebacks. Tech did a really good job in his last matchup of being patient. The Joshua Vaughn went against, J-Mac, and he really, waited to that last second to, really pick his shot. And, he just needed one rock. So, matchup like this, if you're Jody B, you go with Ilya. You're also trying to make sure that if you hurt him, you deal him enough damage to only need one rock to take care of business. I wonder what the mindset of going with Dustin Poirier was against Ilya Topuria if you're Dustin.
I mean,
Or Tech.
if I'm Tech, I can see that matchup, being attractive to him, only because Poirier in this game, he hits hard.
Yeah.
He hits very hard, and he's not as helpless on the ground as someone like, say, Connor.
Man, yeah, it's true. I mean, he does have really long, rangy animations. There has been, some unsureness, with those type of animations right now, where sometimes, they might just slip off of the opponent when it looks like, it should land. And going against the Ilya Topuria in the quarterfinals, I think you have to be mindful that, every shot you make is it's gonna be very detrimental if you whiff anything. And I mean, Jody BJJ looks like he's gonna be trying to implement a game plan that revolves around, semi-pressure and later on in the fight, which you should do if you're Ilya.
I'm seeing that Jody came out a little bit more aggressive. Like he kind of took the first round off in his first round of this tournament.
Yeah.
And kind of made his reads. And this one, he kind of came out a little more like on the gas, and looks like he paid for it there with getting knocked down.
Good slick head movement from Tech. But yeah, I mean, I can see, Tech is definitely comfortable with Dustin. That's the most important thing, though. Regardless of who you pick, are you comfortable with them enough to where when you're going against, these S tier, A+ tier fighters, you're not gonna be overwhelmed by their pressure. Yeah, we're seeing that right now from Tech. Just patiently trying to find his shot. He already got a knockdown, so safe to say, first round is gonna be in the bag. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, he's comfortable.
Solid round from both guys, but that knockdown, I gotta think, steals it.
Oh yes. And when you look for a competitor that can deal with somebody like Swiss Liebacks, Mello, you want to see this type of performance. So far, we've seen Jody get hurt, but Tech he's been very patient, hasn't been overwhelmed by pressure. I mean, that's all the good qualities you would want for a potential Swiss Liebacks opponent. Am I right, YouTube? Oh my God. But with Ilya, it's just
Yeah, you're just one punch away with Ilya at all times.
yeah.
He was working that leg really well at the beginning of the first round. I'd like to see him go back to that.
It's that head movement, being comfortable.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And you see, you were second guessing the Poirier pick, and he's showing you why.
Yeah, he's showing why for sure. Figure, you'd have to be very confident to go Dustin. And that flow state of his definitely is actually smart. He has a flow state where, you can't penetrate that block of his either. He has a Philly shield. So now it's crazy, one of the finalists of a previous tournament. We've already seen Drake get finished by Zayev, and we're gonna see the second finalist possibly get taken out of this tournament. Tech he's just looking like, you know what he's looking like, Melo? He's looking like he's ready to try to deal with this for another 3 rounds.
He definitely is. He definitely is. He looks like he's oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This semifinal is going to be lots of hands thrown.
Man. And of course we're not, counting out Jody BJJ at all. But we can only judge off of what we've seen, so that always leaves room for, any speculation to, potentially be wrong. But
look,
so far,
after the first round of Jody's first fight, we counted him out, and look at this.
See, and look, that's why I say there's always room to be wrong when you're commentating on these things, because things can just happen in a second. You don't know what the next person is thinking. Dustin
and
looking
look at
damn
the head
good.
health off of that one clean combination.
Yeah. Man. Just taking it all in, y'all. We got one more round of this. I mean, would you give Ilya the nod? Because it's still one knockdown apiece. As they go to the stats, yeah, that's something that have to consider. I mean, if it's still one knockdown apiece, one rock apiece, we'll see how the judges score that round. But yeah,
I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate, but I did hear that 10-10 rounds are possible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, they're definitely possible. But, you just always have to be ready for a little disappointment. So 10-10 would be the best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, look, didn't we write Papa Doc out off of his fight pretty much? We thought Spook stole the show.
Yeah,
and then the judges came in and said, "What were you guys watching?"
Yeah, and you're right. Hey, what was I watching? Hey, who knows, man? That's why we love this, man. I mean, if you don't finish your opponent, you just have to be ready for whatever those 3 judges decide. But round 3, Ilya has a little less stamina going into this. But do you think, Jody's gonna still try to bring on that pressure after getting dropped?
Yeah, I think Jody definitely feels like he might be down 2 rounds, and this is what he needs. This is what he needs. Oh my goodness,
man. Hopefully we don't have to, look at that or anything. Hopefully it has a good. Oh my God! One thing for sure, he's not getting out of that.
No, he is not.
Oh. Man. So whether it's 2-0 Dustin or not.
Now, if I'm Jody here, or if you're Jody here, do you stay here thinking that you might be down 2
I
rounds.
think you got to get up, Mello. I think you have to get
I
up
think-
right there.
I think so too, if I'm being honest.
And it's
Although,
a tough
I mean,
thing. 'Cause you don't want to just get up and risk.
At Moon Math, a minute
Giving up position, but
73.39 has
half
just
guard-
tipped $19.99 through Super Chat. Not gonna clog the commentary too much. Hope
I
y'all
mean-
are staying blessed.
You could probably
Much
count
love.
on one hand the amount of times you've ended a fight in half guard, right?
Exactly. Like, it's just not the best. Now he will get up, I'm sure. If he doesn't, I'll be shocked. Okay, well.
Wow.
Wow. Moon Man, much love, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm shocked now. Okay, it took Dustin having to kick him off. I guess he was content with doing as much as he could right there, Mello. But yeah, he definitely had to believe that it might be either 10-10 or 2-0 for Dustin. I as good as that second round was in the end towards him, on the stat sheet, I don't know if you can assume that you won that second round. So we got a minute 15 left. Hopefully everything stays good. Okay. Shout out to everybody watching at home. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Setting up for the semifinals, y'all. We got 40 seconds left. Who wants it? Who wants it? Ilya wants it. My goodness, he goes
And
for
he goes
another
for
one.
it again.
Wow.
I think he got out of this one.
Uh-oh.
No.
Are we looking at
He locks
10-8
it in.
territory? Or what? What's going on?
A 10-8 would be absolutely crazy.
What is going on? And this fight makes it to decision. My worst fear, Mello. Man. I'm not even
What do we do
a
here?
person in this fight, and I'm worried for both of them, because I don't know who I would favor in this. I mean,
What do we
Ilya,
do in the event of a draw? We haven't accounted for that.
We have not. And I think the only thing to do would be possibly to run it back, but I don't know if we have to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 30-26, 30-27, and 30-26.
30,
Winner by unanimous decision,
27, 30,
30-26.
I know
Whoa.
nothing. I know nothing, guys. I know
I'm an
nothing
amateur.
about
I'm a
this
casual.
sport.
Guys, I shouldn't even be here.
Wow. I'm just a fan.
Congratulations to Jody.
Shout out to Jody, man. Tech, hell of a performance, man. Appreciate both of you guys for leaving it all out there. If we can look at the scorecards, maybe the stats as well. Yeah, that was
it
a
looks like
10-8.
they're showing us.
Yeah, so they gave him round. I'm hearing 30, 27, 30, 26, Mello. So it's like they gave Ilya Topuria round 1, 2 of them.
Well, there was a 10-10 there in
One
Judge
10
two.
10 and 2. Like nobody even considered Dustin 1 after that first round.
Yeah, and he's the only one that got the knockdown in that round, right?
I know nothing.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
let's move over to the bracket.
Okay, so let's go on and update this thing. That is a shocker. Jody BJJ. Shout out to him. He stays alive, Mello. He's the only finalist that competed in the other tournament that's still alive. Now, we get down to the craziness. We get down to craziness now, y'all. Oh, I wish we had more than 3 rounds for these.
I have a request here
Talk to me.
that just came through. Romero wants to know if we would like him in the booth with us.
If he wants to join, by all means.
Okay. All right. Well, let's stay on the bracket just in case here. I'm going to try and just add him to this DM, but it might
All right.
screw up the stream.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
That's what I say, man. I know nothing. I'm just a fan. I enjoy watching these fights, and yeah, I just have my opinions. My opinions mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. And this game just never ceases to amaze me. So, and I'm not saying that Jody did not win that fight. I'm not saying it was a robbery, but I just, I thought round one would have went, a multitude of different ways on the scorecards, but nope. Nope. I'm hearing the people saying, make these 5 rounds, make these 5 rounds. Okay, hold on, guys. I have to join another call now. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go.
There he is.
Well, what do we got here?
All right, you came here just in time. We're getting right down to business now. Okay.
Oh, right down to business, brother. Right down to business.
Do it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but hear you good.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go. How y'all gentlemen doing tonight?
You may need to
pop out
the stream
again. Yep, doing it right now.
Romero had to come in and ruin the flow, but I guarantee you he would be better commentary than me so that I can focus more on getting these last few fights wrangled for us.
Hey, we love it, man. The more the merrier. It's going to be a good affair. I just hope, I can get this up in a timely manner because don't want to ruin the momentum of either of these guys.
I mean, I could speak highly about both of these gentlemen, give the people a little bit of history on these gentlemen. Would you like me to do that, brother?
Oh, yes, please, brother.
Man, I can't tell y'all plenty about Zayev. Zayev has had a surplus amount of title defenses over in the ESFL. He's won belts over on both consoles. For a time, he was the prodigy. He's an older man now. He's not exactly a nunk, but he's going to be approaching that age in due time, but he's still a young man. Good coming back over on the UFC 16. He has very, very few losses as per usual, and he's taking on Tyrese, and a lot of people don't know about Tyrese. Tyrese has been in the shadows lurking. Go, are you familiar with Tyrese?
Yeah, I was just telling people, man, he beat me on ranked recently, and that's what big reason why I got him in this tournament was for, because I seen the potential in him.
Dude, it's not even potential. He's been around. I swear, I know in 5, I saw him a bit. I know he was also in 4, and he was just a dude. It was almost like he was downloading other high-level players, like if they were like a little supercomputer, and he's kind of taking all their data. So the fact that he's here in this qualifying tournament, and he's made the semifinal, and now he's taking on a guy who is, Zayev was one of the first guys I mentored, right? He was one of the first guys I took under my wing around the end phase of UFC 3. You see where he's become. Everything's coming full circle now. We don't know who's this man. Nobody's going to take this dude under his wing. He took the work upon himself, or as far as I know. And if he goes in here in this tournament in the bantamweight division and he takes out Zayev in the semifinal and denies Zayev an opportunity in the $2,000 tournament, that would be an insane upset.
Yes, I agree, man. And that's why I say you have to be the favorite if you beat Zayev at this point, because Zayev he's been doing great work up until this point. And real quick, while we try to figure this out, since I had to join the call, Mello, could you reset the stream for me, please? Probably not nothing you did, but because I left it, it reset it on my side.
Okay, you might have to reset the source of the window capture.
Okay. Okay, all good, all good. Shout out to everybody in attendance. Just bear with us for a few moments. And, okay, I got you.
We had a message from your boy Stoff. He said, I was kind of enjoying the unprofessional nature of Mello and Stone 10.
I know, right? Now it's even more unprofessional. No, I know, not because of you, because now I have to reset it again. I know, I was like, damn, it was reading unprofessionally smooth.
Yeah, we were rolling right along, and then Romero was like, "You know what? I can't handle this
I gave you
commentary."
I gave you the option, but you know what? We're gonna get the build up because not only do we have this fight
Facts.
here, we have the other end of the semifinal. We have Jody BJJ and we got Swiss Lightbacks, and Swiss Lightbacks was on a hiatus for a bit too. So we'll talk about more about that semifinal when we get there. But Jody BJJ, I know you're familiar with Jody. Go.
Oh yes. Yeah, I honestly I assumed that he was somebody else on an alt account until, you know, the longest, and I was like, okay, he is just a individual player. But does he have any other monikers that he goes under by chance, if you know? Not
No,
to
he
out
doesn't.
him or
That
anything, but
Jody's actually a black belt in real life. He's actually refereed at events that I've competed at.
beautiful. So he's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
been
yeah.
under the name Jody BJJ.
Always been under the name Jody BJJ. He's never been anything else but that.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I seen him on UFC 5 and he definitely been making a
Mhm.
name for himself.
Yeah, man. He got legit skills on the mat and he takes it virtually. I mean, the grappling is what came through clutch for him. Now, wherever you feel about the scorecard, I didn't think that Jody won round one. Round two, dominant 10-8 round, it can really skew the judging, especially
Yeah,
when there's no rounds 4 and 5 to get things settled. So I think 30-26 was a bit much. I thought it could have been, 28-28 or 29-27.
agreed. Mello can
Are we having technical difficulties here?
yeah, I'm just not seeing
Okay.
your screen right now. It's only just showing the call
Really? I
with
see
me and
Uh,
Romero.
well,
I see well, I see the gentleman. I see the gentleman right here. I see I see they're loaded up on the screen.
Okay, I'm sure we'll figure this out in a second. I'm just waiting to see the
well, go.
actual video pop
Can
up.
you share your screen to me so I can see what you see?
Yeah, of course. Okay, this is the screen right here. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so yeah, click on my name there. Just click on me.
Okay.
There we go. Now that is weird. Let's try and bring it back up. All right, so Romero can see it.
Yep, I see it. I think does he just have to change it? Does Goat just have to change the source?
Well, no, it's not showing him the stream whatsoever in the call.
Yeah,
Really?
so I'm like,
Oh,
Click
just
click on
go
my
to
name again.
if you go to hide chat, right where it says hide chat and it shows everybody here, and then you just go to Mellow Coffee or Mellow Coffee streaming at.
yeah, like right here. I mean, when I click on it though, it's not loading up any other screen. I know he probably
Let
has
me
it up, but I don't know why
let
it's
me
not
send it to you
showing.
on let me send it to you on Snapchat real quick, bro. Look. Yeah, if
Gosh
you go
darn
right
it.
here, yeah, right here, bro.
It's all good though. We happy to have Mero on here. It's gonna be a fun last two fights. We have a series in the final, so it's not just gonna be two fights, but definitely looking forward to this.
They're saying it's good for the competitors to get a little bit of a mental break.
Yeah, I know we've been
They just been going.
going right into it. Okay, let me check this out. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see the screen that you put up, Meryl. It's just not
Mhm.
it's not popping up for me. Mello, you see what I see, right?
Yeah, I
That's why I
do.
left and came back in, but it says you're sharing a screen in the other thread that I left still. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
So
that intertwines.
go to that one above. Go to that chat above there.
Mm.
Okay. Click on your icon. Okay.
It says something about change stream.
Yeah, no, that's just what you're streaming to me.
Mhm. Well, can you try? Maybe I don't know. If you leave and come back, do you think it might work?
Yeah, I'll try.
And there were two.
Shout out to everybody in here. Just giving everybody a little break, a little cool down. Go to the bathroom. You get some water.
I just put it back up.
Get hydrated. I see it. I see it. Get your
Okay.
salt up. I see
Hmm.
the screen. I see the screen.
This is so crazy. Yeah,
That's
no longer
weird.
see
Like,
it.
hold on, hold on. How do you not? Hold on. Let me see how you. Let me see on your end go.
I could try to leave and join again.
Oh, oh, it's cause is it cause you're streaming go?
Um.
No, he couldn't. He put his up so that I could see what he sees. But I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, feel free to disconnect and see if it
yeah.
pops up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It's looking like I see something now. There
There
we
we
Oh,
go.
go.
It just took a couple more times of me leaving and coming back.
There we
God
go.
bless. All right, now let's just get this popped up. Hope
Get
y'all
into
went to the
action.
bathroom, brothers,
Mhm.
because we're back to the action. All right. Now, don't even worry about this. I'll just blow this up. Oh, yes. All right, here we go. We got our boy Romero in here. Mello down to the last four.
I'm ready. We got Zayef and Tyrese. Definitely gonna be a striking battle. Looking at these two picks here.
All right,
If
no
you're familiar with the
takedowns.
history, yeah, somebody might shoot. You know, Cody Garbrandt got some wrestling in the back pocket. I think people forget about that. O'Malley, though, I mean, you guys saw the damage O'Malley was doing earlier in the tournament, and Zayaf with O'Malley. You will need to make sure all of your counters are on point. You cannot trade with a fresh O'Malley early in round one. You got to
Yeah.
pick your spots, especially when you're using Cody Garbrandt. There ain't no force of nature no more in UFC 6. So you gotta hope that chin holds up. Because if you don't land, you gonna end up like the next man down there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. Did you see Tyrese's? I know you were in here for the whole time, but that last
Mm-hmm.
matchup he went against O'Malley, and we were saying like, O'Malley he hits hard, but it's like a cumulative. But with Cody in this game, he hits you like 1, 2 times. Just a two-piece combo can rock you now.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous.
Got them wanging hooks.
Ooh,
And
you
now
see,
the-
okay, they've only fought each other on record one time, so
On record.
let's see, yeah, let's see, man. Okay.
We got Tyrese in the blue corner, Sean O'Malley in the red corner, aka Zayaf. Both men starting up with a touch of gloves. And here we go. Beautiful body straight from Zayaf. To keep things going, you can imagine he's gonna try to get the hands to drop low on Cody Garbrandt GOAT.
Yeah, yeah. I mean Tyrese, even though he's going against the number one seed right now, I know he's confident that all he has to do is, get a one nice combination together because it's clear that Cody Garbrandt is as good as he's ever been in any UFC game as far as, how he's able to mix up his shots and just hurt his opponent. But Zayev, man, he's gonna be slick with O'Malley.
Ooh, but I'm also noticing some really good shot selection. I was a little bit concerned about Tyrese because he put himself to the fence, and you don't want to put yourself against the fence. You know how those flash KOs can get. And Zayev, I can see how he's trying to bait out big reactions. Beautiful head kick, just a little bit short off the mark from Tyrese. Tyrese is one of those patient counter strikers, and look at that beautiful rear hook that he throws at the end of that two-piece counter go.
Yeah, man. I just seeing he has hot blooded. Cody does, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, in the event that he's able to apply a little bit of pressure, I mean, the worst thing you can do, and it all makes sense now.
Ooh.
Sean just hurts him just to let him know. Okay, this type of fight we got, Miro. So he taunts him like, okay, I'm good. But it makes sense now, Miro, because anytime Cody has you up against that fence and he's throwing, it just seems like he just can't miss. And that's what that flow state does with him. But I mean, Zayev, he's calm, man. He's not worried too much. He's just feeling it out.
Yeah, I mean, both men's block meter at a decent amount. One thing I did see from both gentlemen throughout the tournament, like they tend to throw body kicks in the pocket and it can catch people when they're exiting. But Both these guys have dynamite in their hands, and if you eat a three-piece when you're on one leg, you're gonna be hitting the canvas. But right now, Zayev in the lead this round with a rock, but Tyrese showing some really, really good nifty defense, using the lunges to take himself right back to center, trying to play the role of the matador. Zayev trying to rip an uppercut, beautiful return from Tyrese, just comes a little bit short. Back step to avoid the uppercut. This is a firefight, GOAT.
Yeah, man. One of those fights where anything can happen in a flash. So you just kind of, as a viewer, you're just kind of just seeing everything for what it is. Oh my God, good luck.
Ooh, and there's that flow state. See, the thing is, his main flow state is Tiger. He has the Tiger flow state, Cody Garbrandt. And the thing about seeds, brother, you know this more than anybody. We all know this. If seeds were determined of like the final fate of people in this game, then why would we have tournaments? We're probably gonna see an upset right here. If Zayev isn't able to recover in this guard, but he rolls through, hits the Grammy, and lives to see round two. Just when you think Zayev is in control, the flow state of Cody Garbrandt comes through clutch, and it's going to give Tyrese a lead heading into this round two, and the number one seed is in trouble, GOAT.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. Holy, I mean, as I said, he caught him while he was against the cage, and he just didn't let up. Like, I think Tyrese just has a very good understanding of how to use Cody Garbrandt, and it's showing, man. Zayev, he's as good as ever though when it comes to staying poised. After getting hurt, he's one of the best, and see, he opens it up with a rock.
Yeah, he gets a nice little stun there, but he has to be careful. See, Cody Garbrandt, the way that Tyrese is using him, he's getting rewarded for using that head movement. The Spectre perk boosts his head movement. Like water, it reduces damage taken when he's evading with head movement. And the hot-blooded perk, what it did is that it made Tyrese's shots cost less stamina in round one, which is why he was able to go for that flurry. And the main perk is that Tiger. We see it with Tapuria, we see it with Alex Pereira, and man, beautiful slip from Zayev. It's super important that with Cody Garbrandt, you cannot let him get into a flurry, GOAT.
Can, man. And Cody, especially now, having already dropped Zayev, it has to be a different type of confidence Tyrese has. It's just growing, man. And that could be detrimental to you as well. Mero, sometimes you get too confident. I could work against you, and Zayev is very poised, and he gets a rock right there. I wouldn't say Tyrese, is just too comfortable, but it's just Zayev is that good that he can find his openings to create, moments where he can potentially rock you. And Zayev is feeling like his back is against the wall potentially, even in round two. Tyrese drops you, nearly finishes you. Some people talking about, questionable head movement and whatnot, but this is a fight, man. There is no time to pause the action now.
And I'll tell you that. Oh, look who's shooting first. Zayev shoots. He want that money. He does not want to get hit by that Tiger flow state. You see it right now. You know who else did this? Suave Jamie, the winner of my tournament. It was round 5 versus Drake's Strickland. And, Strickland had the massive stamina advantage. And Jamie was like, I got to get 12 or under. I got to be safe. Because remember, this is MMA. This ain't no stand and bang. Got to grapple, get him off. Zayev almost gets pieced up. And that flow boost is starting to hit.
Man, this is fun. This is fun, man. Seeing these exchanges, Mero. I know, because when we're in there, you're such a good player that when you're in there, it's kind of like a field thing. But watching it, it's fun because you're like, man, you have to really be smart and you have to time these slips because one wrong slip and you're going into something that's probably gonna knock you out.
And we're already seeing, a lot of people don't understand, right? When the fighters are super fresh, obviously they're going to be able to throw at their best quality. But as they start to, stamina starts to, the short term starts to get past that 50% mark, you get hit at that point, it taxes you a lot more. You take more damage at that point. So every slip, every rip is super, super important. Both men are in flash KO territory. You see the Dr. Icon, Zayev lands a beautiful left hand. You see Tyrese, he's using the back slip. He's going off of the lunge, but he put himself to the fence. Man. And that's putting him in danger. Now he's back in the center. Zayev has to make sure you cannot let Cody Garbrandt press you. One good hook, one good uppercut's going to rock him. He gets saved by the bell. Back and forth second round. Likely is 1-1. However, we've seen these judges this night, and it may seem like the number one seed could be down 2-0, depending on which judge is there.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say like that round right there. Everybody. Both sides. They hurt each other. this is one where I mean, we've been seeing a lot of crazy scorecards. This is a fight where I feel like you might want to try to either get a potential finish or really, like you said, look to solidify the round, maybe with a little bit of grappling marrow. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I don't know if O'Malley even has turn takedowns, but we've seen Zayev is not shy to secure this fight if he needs to take the fight to the ground.
After going back in the review room on my own phone, and I see Tyrese did do, questionable techniques there, something to look back at. May have to have a demerit on ESFL, but Zayev has to stay focused. He has to understand this man's trying to do anything to win. There's a Tiger flow state. Zayev should probably pop his own. Beautiful job of over-under. And honestly, if you're Zayev, you actually would rather get taken down here because now this is less time that you have to worry about him being on the feet, landing those hooks. But Zayev gives up mount, and this is not good. This is not where you want to be. Gives up back mount. I don't know if you want to do that, but Zayev seems to, Tyrese seems to respect the back mount defense of Zayev, but you don't want to be here because now Tyrese has a really good system. He's followed it through. He's denying, and we don't know here. Might be going for the arm bar. Tyrese, you better know the rules, brother. You don't be doing no shady show. You will get DQ'd. I'm on your ass, boy.
With this, are you able to? Is it in the rules to fake submissions right now? Are they able to do that, or
they can fake submissions when they're in TBS if they're faking to short-term stamina drain the person before they enter, where it starts to drain the person on defense more than the person on offense. As they're getting denied, it's completely broken and it's a banned thing. Tyrese didn't do that. But we got to stay focused here in the action. Zayev has to look to rock Cody Garbrandt. He's throwing the hooks. There's a chance here, but look at his stamina. You see, he can't rush that finish.
Zayev
if he goes and overextends,
man. Oh my goodness. He used to being in these positions where, he might get rocked, but Tyrese, he hasn't necessarily been on like a big stage where, you hurt your opponent, you get hurt, and it's like, now what? Now what? You both have hit each other with your best techniques. You only got a minute and a half left. Oh my God. This parrying by Zayev. Wow.
The parry saved Zayev's life there. What Zayev has to understand, I think what Tyrese is looking for, he's going to be looking for a duck rear hook. I see what he's looking for. And where he's looking for is the fourth shot or the third shot on Zayev's combinations because he's been throwing that rear uppercut a lot. If he's able to do that, he will flash KO Zayev. I'm telling you, there it is. Tries to look for that rear hook counter. There it is. He's throwing it in combination, and both men are getting down and dirty, go with 55 seconds left. There it is.
Wow. This is the type of stuff that can happen. Now he's pop flow state. If he gets him behind that black line, I think that flow state just works at a crazy rate. But man, Zayev. Oh
my Lord. The body work finally pays off. It pays off for Zayev in round 3. He gets the body rock and the drop. And from nothing with 21 seconds left, Zayev sows the heart of a champion and gets the victory. Look at the body kick. All those little shots that Zayev was landing around 1 and 2. Tyrese overextends, gets nailed to the liver, and the fight is over. Go.
Amazing, man. I didn't know how we were going to be able to score that one, that third round. It was just like the second. Everybody was getting rocked, dropped, but Zayev makes sure that he doesn't have to worry about that. 7 stuns to 3 drops. That's where really watching a fight. Well, you would think watching a fight would be able to give you a full story on, how the rounds are really being played out. But even watching them, we've seen many times during this tournament, one knockdown might not solidify you the round anyway. I don't know if they're going to give us a full look at the judges' breakdown round by round. Either way, though, man, great performance by both of them. That's probably potential for a fight of the tournament, if I'm being honest.
I know the first, we had Papadoc and Swiss. That fight was bonkers. This one right here, Tyrese unseeded, correct? Unseeded makes the semifinals, nearly takes out the number 1 seed, but it was the efficiency of Zayev with the straight shots, and he was so close. He had multiple moments to pull trigger. It was 1-1 heading into that third round, so that was what I figured. And a lot of people, they get dropped, they get dejected. They're like, damn, that's it. The fight's over. Zayev found a way. Speaking of finding a way, oh man, we got my campmate Swiss Liebacks taking on a fellow Dominican and Jody BJJ. This is, man, y'all don't know about Swiss. Swiss is pressure. The way he throws his combinations. If you're not familiar with that offense and you don't you know from playing him. If you don't got them counters in your back pocket, you're getting cooked.
Yes.
Is that facts or not facts?
This is true, man. This is why Swiss is always going to be a problem, no matter how long it is. It could be UFC 7. He's still going to be a problem, man. So I look forward to this one. Let me make sure everything is good right now. I have to pop in and
Jody,
out quick.
The great against Tech, and Tech is, you and I both know, we've ran into Tech plenty of times at ranked. He's a ranked demon. He's been right, maybe hasn't performed when it's time for a competition time, but Tech is always dangerous. And for Jody BJJ to get that victory, make it to the semifinals. He was a finalist in the Prioxis tournament and came up short against Mr. Capalot. This is Jody's attempt at a redemption tour. This is Swiss Lieback's comeback in the competitive scene, and we're going to be in for a treat in this semifinal.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it. Looking like we might have a good old-fashioned Jan versus O'Malley. Swiss, now, you've seen Swiss use Islam and pressured like he was, using, I don't know, Michael Morales or something. So it just doesn't matter who Swiss has. But him having Petr Yan, it just brings it to a whole nother level. Like, I know Jody BJJ, Sean O'Malley is definitely going to be dangerous, but he's going to have to survive that onslaught, Mero. The Swiss Liebacks.
Man, listen, Jody's a part of that K1 camp, and they all have a certain script they like to follow. I mean, UFC 5 was a little bit more friendly to that camp as opposed to 6, but Jody's still keeping it strong. And with Swiss, he has to make sure he stays true to himself without getting undisciplined. Go.
Yes. And now, that's his Swiss, so I feel like his discipline is in the art of pressure and no stam. And it's just one of those things. Like I said, I mean, Melo asked me, who I felt like would be the best person to, go against Swiss. I just feel like until you're in there with him, you just don't know. You really don't know what to expect. Watching it and being in there are just two different things. And we're seeing right now, Swiss is being Swiss.
My God. And a beautiful slip counter, get the body. And Swiss kind of gets a little bit overzealous there. Throws a little bit more than he needs to. And that O'Malley gets him right at the range. He kind of pulls back, slips a little bit. The animation comes out. But Jody is doing a fantastic job of slipping and ripping counters to the body. Look at where Swiss's stamina is already at. And you guys already saw it. It almost costed Zayaf earlier. It costed Tyrese at the end of that bout where the stamina is. And now, with all the stakes on the line, these 4-piece combinations, both gentlemen landing on each other, not letting their head off recover. And Swiss has to be careful against Jody because he's looking clean right now.
Oh, man, yeah. And, Swiss is fine with being in these type of fights, even if it works against him, as it's doing right now. And this is where it gets interesting. Oh, my God. Because, it's like Swiss gets hurt, and it's like he turns into the Incredible Hulk. He just gets madder and madder. But it's a crazy thing, man. But Jody, he's doing damn good though, Mero. I mean, all things considered, this is what you expect out of fighting Swiss Liebbacks, right?
I mean, Swiss is gonna get your cortisol up, win or lose. He gonna get your blood pressure up when you play him. And where Jody's doing a good job, he's picking the right moments to return and landing those shots to the body. But it's almost throwing Jody off that Swiss is just kind of disregarding those counters. And it's almost like when you're competing in real life and you're going against somebody who's a physical specimen and they're just durable, they're just brute forcing it. That's what Swiss is doing. I'm telling you, if this fight goes into round 3, I don't think Swiss is gonna have anything. But right now, this is Swiss's best chance to get Jody out of there. Because that stamina is getting hit, and Jan has high stamina right now. Had high stamina.
Yeah.
And now O'Malley lands.
Oh my
There's the body rock.
God.
He overthrew. And if y'all had questions about the patch, I mean, there it is.
God, round 1, Mero. He gets Swiss out of there round 1.
Yeah. That's what I mean, right? What did I say earlier? I said if you're gonna beat Swiss, you need to have counters on deck, and he kept countering. Credit to Jody was laying beautiful body work, responding to counters slightly whiffed out of range. Swiss got a little bit too impatient. He got impatient. He had him out of there. When he got him down to the ground, maybe you stay on top. Maybe you work a little bit of ground game. It's O'Malley. It's not like it's anybody else who has submissions. But crazy first round, and we're gonna see Jody versus Zayef in the final.
I'm back in K1. I'm back in K1, guys. This is what happens.
Wow. He gets a little plug. Shout out to K1 plug in there. I mean, shout out to Jody BJJ because it was just his last fight. It was looking like Tech was going to be the person to go against Swiss Lightbacks. It was looking like the judges were going to be awarding him the victory. And Jody ended up getting a crucial clutch rock knockdown. And he took the fight. And he showed right here that, it's just about being ready for the moment. Whether you look good in your last performance, you only judged off, your last performance. So this right here puts him right back in the contention of taking this whole thing, man. So we look at the bracket.
Shit.
You guys see it.
Yeah, man. That was something. I mean, both men knocked each other down twice. Body health events of galore, but when you fight at that pace, when you fight there's only one way for that fight to go. You're not going to see a decision that way unless the other guy plays it short. And that was fantastic. Now, Zayef versus Jody. It's your tournament. So is this going to be a best of 1 5-rounder or a best of 3 5-rounder?
It's going to be a best of 3. Now, Mello is going to, do the honors of doing a coin flip and figuring out, who gets priority over weights and picks. But yeah, we're just going to do a good old-fashioned best of 3, 5 rounds this time. So they got plenty of time to work. And, man, Zayef, he's doing exactly what was expected of him. It's hard when you're expected to do great going against a whole lot of other great, caliber players, or at the very least elite, and you go out there and you put in the work. He got Peyton, or Drake, I should say, who beat Peyton. That was a finalist in a previous tournament. In your tournament, he was a finalist in your tournament.
Lost to Suave Jamie, and it's funny. Like my tournament had, Suave Jamie, who took second in Vegas. Zayef took third in Vegas, and it'll be, would get all. If Zayef pulls this off, we'll end up having the top 3 finishers at that Vegas tournament in this $2,000 tournament. So big lights on Zayef, but he's been here before. Jody, however, great on the bottom side of the bracket. I think that puts him as like the 4 or 5 seed or whatever it was. Beat Swiss Lightbacks in the semifinal. All K1 final tonight. And we'll see. I mean, they're campmates. They know what the other guy is good at, and they're going to throw it down. And it's going to be all on the line here tonight, Go.
Man, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So we might do a brief little pause in the action while we get everything figured out. Mello, you want to do the honors, letting us know who has, the picks and whatnot.
Okay, so Jody won the coin toss. He is choosing to pick weight first. So he's going to take middleweight. Zayef is going to take the first pick. And so we're going to do 5 rounds, best of 3. So we're starting at middleweight. The second fight will be at featherweight. And then if it goes to a third fight, it'll be at welterweight.
Okay, we got it. Middleweight, featherweight. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be nice. It could potentially end in 2.
Yeah, I feel like middleweight has that matchup where, like, I think Jody does really well in middleweight. Middleweight slows down players like Zayef a lot. And if there's any fight where you can kind of get your bearings in, it's getting a middleweight fight. We saw it with Drake versus Jamie, where even though Jamie won that first fight, Drake kind of made some reads from there and then won the second fight. And so for Jody, this is a win-win situation. I've seen Jody play at middleweight on ESFL. He does really, really well there. Zayef kind of so-and-so when he gets higher up there in weight. And we'll see who gets the pick. I mean, I see the hat on on Jody's Strickland. So yeah, and I think Zayef might try to take away Jody's best pick potentially with that Strickland, because if Jody Yeah, if Jody won the coin toss for which weight goes first, Mello. Is that correct?
Yes. Jody won the coin toss. He took middleweight as his weight, and so that gives
So Zayev
Zayef
does have
the
pride.
first
Okay.
pick.
So I
So
guess he
now
might
this
have to take that cap off and hold it for another day. Because if Zayev picks if Zayev picks Strickland, who do you think would be a good matchup? We've been seeing, we saw Drekus, we saw Izzy, we saw Alex. Who do you think? Oh, forgot about this guy.
the evil noodle, my boy Advaita. I mean Michael Venom Page.
Wow, this caught me
You
off
know
guard, Meryl. I didn't expect this one.
You expected, but you know why I said that.
Nah, that's
But
funny. Yeah.
so the thing is, Strickland, the stats are always going to be skewed when you're going against a guy with the Philly shell. The damage is going to seem to be partial. It's going to show a lot of shots are blocked or missed, but it's really not.
Yeah.
And so for Jody, precision is going to be his best friend here, ripping those combinations. But riding off of that intense fight with Swiss, I said that cortisol going to be high. And I'd like to see a little bit more composure from Jody as opposed to just swinging recklessly against Zayev, because Zayev thrives there in a more technical fashion. Go.
And that's a really good point, Meryl, because when you're coming off of going against a particular style like Swiss's, where you're really high paced, to go against somebody as composed as Zayev, you have to be able to, chill out, and nerves can be going, and your energy is high, but you definitely do have to be able to calm things down, and that's going to be an important factor in these first 2 rounds, for sure for Jody. But I mean, this MVP pick, he looks like he's very comfortable. We might be in for a good fight. I caught me off guard, the MVP pick, but he's back. The Feather Steppers are back in action.
Nah, you gotta say it right. You gotta say the way the lemon pepper feather steppers. Lemon pepper feather steppers. They back in action, and you're not supposed to touch a man's lemon pepper steppers.
Man.
But anywho, beautiful lemon pepper stepper uppercut from Jody BJJ. I am liking the damage that Jody is doing. He's getting through against that Philly shell, and I think for Zayev, the thing is about the Philly shell, guys who are more patient, it works better for, right? Because you kind of let the Philly shell do the work. Zayev, he has patience when it's there, but he's a little bit more reckless than the average person with the Philly shell go.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. And, he kind of thrives in that chaos as well. A bit similar to Swiss, but like you said, he's a lot more chill. He knows when to tone it down. But having that experience and knowing how to deal with getting rocked, Meryl, that's something you just have to be able to, experience and adjust from. Not everybody is able to be composed like a Zayev. And this is why it's a big moment for Jody to show that, the Swiss Liebacks, this was just getting him ready for this ultimate challenge here.
And the other thing, too, you guys have to remember, this is 5 rounds. And the guy who has the most stamina between these two, Sean Strickland. Oh, and Zayev, none of these guys have any interest in playing sim or anything like that. They are going full meta boy, meta K1 in the building.
Hey,
you're not gonna see you're not gonna see a sim MVP or a sim Strickland from either guys. These guys are here to win. Look at the spinning back fist, ballerina action from Zayev as he rocks and drops his teammate, and just like that, the round was kind of edging in damage for Jody BJJ. Beautiful duck from Zayev, lead body hook, cross lands. But look at that, gets caught when his stamina's low. Oh my god, bro.
They said,
At Moon
what
Mantha
you
minute
mean 5 rounds?
73:39
We
has
still
just
got
tipped
3 rounds.
$9.99
They still
through
think
Super
we got
Chat.
3 rounds here.
Not gonna lie, Golden Romero gotta do commentary on more tournaments
Moon
together.
Man.
This is flowing so smooth.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I mean, we were both experienced guys, so we give, our insight on what we see based on, not only knowing what it's like to be in there, but, being in there with these guys specifically. I know Romero probably has a lot more experience going against Jody, BJJ, and Zayev. While I tend to, have went against Zayev, but Jody, BJJ, I only occasionally go against him on ranked. So it's nice to see, these matchups happening. But yeah, Miro, it seems like, they're thinking that this is just a 3-round affair, and they don't care about the 4th and 5th at all.
And the thing is, where people kind of forget too, we saw it, with Swiss, right, when he got finished, and with other guys when they got finished, right? This is the point where if you start to work the body in those small bits of damage, and it starts to build. Look at how much short-term stamina Jody just lost there off of that punch. Then it doesn't seem like much, but then it's gonna help Zayev win on those small exchanges. You gotta be tactical with it. Body damage is supplemental. It's not the end-all be-all, but it'll set everything else up if you want it and if you go for it. And what I'm seeing here is that Zayev is now making a read on the straight round shots of Jody. He's making sure he's landing on the block. Remember, Sean Strickland's block is 100.
Beautiful
Beautiful.
counter. Yeah, 100, and that's like flow state. That stacks on top. So good luck trying to penetrate that block. But he gets another knockdown. Man, and I knew it. I was gonna say Zayev has already shown in the previous fights that he will take the fight to the ground, and that's just another reason why having MVP could, be against you in a situation like this. Because now Zayev, he's just as much, would just want to pound you out, just like this here. My goodness.
Yeah. And here's the thing with these, when you fight, we're seeing this. It's a consistent thing throughout this tournament. You fight at a high pace, you go crazy with that damage, the fight's not lasting. You are effectively removing yourself from having another chance to win, because now by the time you go and say, okay, let me go and I gotta try to grapple, I gotta try to do this, maybe I should slow down the fight, you already done screwed yourself.
Yeah.
So now it's up to Jody. He needs to try to make this fight, it's gonna suck to come up short twice, right? He made the finals of Prize tournament, came short. Now he has Zayev in the finals of this tournament. We still have the Bruce Lee Rob, and it's already got spoiled. Marshall's going to be hosting the tournament instead now. And so, W. Marshall. So for Jody, like, he's gotten this far. He needs to assess the situation. You know what it's like when you go, you and I were in the same camp at one point. Back in UFC 3, we were all in the same camp. But when it's time to throw down against your brother, you lay the gloves down, you throw on the lemon pepper steppers, and you throw down. It's all love.
Facts.
Hey guys, I gotta jump in here real quick. Slight change. They both agreed they want to do a coin flip for each fight.
Oh,
so that's what we're doing.
Respect.
Since Jody lost, I let him call the coin flip, and he won. So he's taking first pick. Zayev is picking the weight, and it looks like he's going lightweight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's good when they could come to a resolution like this, Miro. We don't have to be involved. Respect to them, man.
Respect. Keep it simple. Topuria, I know you've seen it, right? ESFL. Topuria's win rate on ESFL hasn't been, that high in comparison to UFC 5. And part of that has to do with the animations. It's in the lightweight division. He's a monster at featherweight.
Yeah.
But at the lightweight division, it costs him a lot with those heavy shots if he's missing and whiffing. And the approach has to change for Jody BJJ if he wants to take a win against Zayev and keep himself alive. Go.
Whew, man, that's a good point, man. Just having the power now is not everything, because there's so many fighters that have power that can hurt you, in a matter of 2-3 strikes. But everybody's aware of, how unique, these different fighters are. And using somebody like Dustin, I've seen this Dustin pick against Ilya on more than one occasion this tournament, Miro. And, just tell us about Dustin, man, because, he's somebody who you really have to be strategic with, but boy, is he nasty.
Oh man, shit! I've been using Dustin since he was a P head on UFC 3 when he was a B- fighter. So I know a lot about Dustin. I've seen the rise of him as a key fighter in the game. That Philly show block is really clutch for him. It's stonewall guard off the parry's really good, but he is susceptible to open side shots. If Jody starts to throw an overhand, beautiful block counter from Jody. If he starts to throw overhands, it's gonna bleed through more because of the rear side being a little bit more open of that Philly shell. So it's something that Jody has to try to throw in there. Throws a head kick, because why the fuck not? And ends up rocking Zayev. And remember, that's the open side of that Philly shell, right? Like when he brings that lead arm up, that's just gonna be there. But now this is the thing. What's veteran experience? Composure after you rock someone. Look at Zayev. He's like, all right, I got rocked. Our head off is still relatively similar. I'm still in this fight, GOAT.
Yes. No, that was a great way to put it, man. Philly shell, a lot of people haven't really solved, how to deal with it. And it's not something that's just straightforward, Mero. This is not something that you can just break down easily, especially when it's a good fighter that has it. But there are openings, and somebody like Jody BJJ throwing those random head kicks, throwing to that side that's open with Ilya of all people. he can definitely make use of it. But I like how Zayev is working with Dustin right now. He's definitely doing his job.
You're seeing like that. It's almost like a passive nerf that happens. You see how much Jody is throwing? Look at that. He's getting caught with low short-term stamina. UFC 5, slipping and ripping and moving ahead like that would have worked a little bit better. It can still work a bit in the game, but look at the stamina differential now. And what is Jody not doing right now? You got jiu-jitsu in your name. You got Ilya Taporia, who's a black belt.
No.
Zayev took you down with Sean Strickland. You gotta present the grappling threat, brother. You got to.
That's real, man. Dang, because, it's crazy how, we bypassed that jiu-jitsu base that Ilya has had since UFC 5. But we just love, oh my God, using him on the feet. And now it's hitting the mat, but not in the way Ilya would want. 15 seconds left. I mean, if you're Jody BJJ right now, Romero, like, how do you recover from this? You're going against a number 1 seed. You're already down to fight. If there's a way to pull it out the fire, what's going through your head right now?
Ilya Taporia has a Greco-Roman background. We've seen Ilya Taporia get dropped, and he also, he has wrestling, and he grapples. Throw in the threat of the grappling. If you don't have that, and you're playing to Zayev's pace, because look, for the first 2 minutes of that first round, Jody looked very clean. He got too amped up in the firefight, and I've competed against Zayev many times. If you do that, it's a recipe for disaster. Zayev knows his oh my God, head off is hurt. In the backside position, drops him against the cage, and the fight's done. And
the young
I would have,
Wow.
yeah.
Now continue though, Romero. This was shout out to both of them, but you're right though. You have to use all your weapons, and I feel like he just got too comfortable in that firefight, whereas Zayev, he lives in that, man. Like he's used to going against, all of the heavy hitters that's, constantly putting him in tough situations. So he's comfortable in these situations.
Yeah, and we got you gotta feel for Jody, right? Like this is the second qualifier he's gotten to the finals of, and just a little bit of strategic adjustments. Remember, like, even if it's your can't mate, you gotta throw down the gloves. We've all, everybody's made that mistake once. We're like, oh man, that's my friend. I don't want to do him like that. Shit happens. And then when you lose, you're like, maybe I should have done him like
Regret.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not fact. And that was a great performance from Zayev, man.
Great performance.
He did what he did. He did what he was supposed to do, man. And now he's solidified his spot, Romero. It's official. It's gonna be a good one, man. Holy. Shout out to Romero. Shout out to Prioxis. We're 3 tournaments in now. Believe we have a few more to go. Bruce Lee Rob, shout out to you. I see you in the chat, brother. I don't know if you're the next one up. But,
Bruce Lee Rob's the next one. Marshall's probably planning for Monday or Tuesday. He's looking. I think it's only going to be an 8-man. It's not going to be like a 16-man. Hey, Zayev pulled up. He was on Demon Time with Dustin.
Man, shout out to Zayev, dog. Like, I like to joke with my guy a lot, but I'm very happy to see the maturity that he's progressed and kept that same, mental state, like from 4, 5, and now 6. You could just see it, man. He's growing into his own, and he's a very formidable opponent. So much respect to him, man. Jody BJJ, much respect, brother. Thank you guys, everybody who participated, man, for making this as smooth as it could have been. And man, Romero, it's gonna be a crazy Apex tournament, man. I know you're probably gonna be in it. I'm myself, I might be in it.
You and I are both in it.
And
so these brackets are unforgiving.
So
a lot of these brackets gonna be something wild, and we're all gonna have to put it on the line and throw down against each other. At the end of the day, though, it's competition. It's where the game's at. I couldn't have thought, though, of a better time for this patch to drop. This is the first tournament post-patch. And we saw a lot of things that, competitively that we liked. Definitely things that can get adjusted. But overall, I loved what I saw from competitors that won and competitors that lost. And shout out Mellow Coffee. Shout out my boy GOAT1099 hosting the qualifier on this tournament. This was a sick. And thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you, brother. It's always a good time, man, when you're able to chop it up on these fights. Yes, Mello, thank you so much, brother. You guys, have definitely made this a more enjoyable experience than just watching this, because I was already hyped from this card from the jump, but you guys definitely made this a smooth experience. So shout out to you guys. Chat, I hope you guys enjoyed. Boiler, I hope you enjoyed, brother. Thank you for putting all this together, man. Big shout out to Boiler. Man, Bruce Lee Rob. Hey, you're gonna have to do better than this, man. You think you're gonna type this? You gonna top this one? I think
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much though. I'll tell you this much. Swiss is in that tournament, in that Bruce Lee Rock tournament.
Ooh, the juggernaut. Oh.
And this was Swiss's first tournament back after a while, so we gonna see.
Yeah, man. Now I'm gonna be in attendance, Bruce Lee Rob. I'm looking forward to yours, man. Shout out to Swiss. Zayev gets it done, man. Much respect. I want to thank all you guys for hitting that like button. Big shout out to everybody who donated. You know, this has been the easiest 3 hours I've ever had so far in this, because I've just been watching. So thank you guys, man. And till next time, look for Bruce Lee Rob, look for Marshall Mine. It's gonna be crazy, man. We still got two more spots, and then we get active. Till next time, y'all. We go.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Damn, good shit.